I don't think
Can you
you.
imagine that?
Yeah,
And we all know why, don't we? We all know why Eric is going to be late.
he
But
failed.
it
He
is
failed
is is the best of
his
reasons.
sleeping throw because his daughter passed the DR check, right, or whatever, or the spell resistance to his sleep spell.
That's
I
right.
Has she ever failed a spell resistance
I
check
don't
against it?
think she has.
No.
She's an elf. She's immune to it.
Some people say she's still awake today. So, all right. So, welcome. And so I should point out that this tonight is officially our 13th episode of Curse of Strahd. This is the 13th session of this game. You guys have a ton of stuff going on. Everything is a shambles. So, you guys, so right now you're back in Vallaki, after returning after a successful trip to the Bone Grinder and destroying the burgeoning little business that that a trio of sweet hags had going on there, of manufacturing dream pastries out of children, and variety of other sorts of things. Now you got there, you did all that, got the treasure back, kicked out the things. Although one of the sweet hags did get away, the youngest one. Um, and you don't
Mhm.
have any idea where she went. You guys were also accosted by a what you suspect to be some sort of necromancer type who raised a bunch of zombies out of the grasslands that came after you at the Standing Stones. You guys managed to dispatch those, but it does give you guys an idea that there are people kind of. It was almost like a test to see what would happen. You know that you guys are. I mean, you guys are obviously from not from Barovia, and you're starting. You've been here probably what, a week and a half, coming up on 2 weeks. And so, another small business. Yeah, property taxes has did it again. Um, you guys have been here coming up on a couple of weeks, and people are starting to notice you. People are starting to hear about you, that kind of stuff, and people are starting to test you. It's obvious that Count Strahd knows that you guys are here because you guys have been approached by him. He offered to have you join him at his castle, which you guys.
Not me, right? This is pre
No,
me.
this is pre you. Yeah. So before they went to the Bone Grinder and rescued you from that thing, they were actually in the Durst Mansion, made it through that, and were accosted is too strong a word, confronted by a personless carriage, ornate carriage out in front of the mansion. They went inside and there was a message for them, a very particular message, and one that seemed to indicate that Strahd knows that you're not from Barovia and knows where you're from because he said I believe the message said something like to the employees or the servants of, and he mentioned the name of the guy that you were working for in Kadira, Musif. So,
But now
he's
we're kind of
work.
working for ourselves now, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
kind of now. I mean, you're kind of
because
stuck, right? I mean,
yeah,
Warrior
you're
kind of
you're
died.
yeah, your way
yeah,
back is got killed by werewolves.
yeah.
The silver that they were smuggling in was stolen. You guys survived only by the intervention of, one of the locals from the village of Barovia who came out there and was like, "What are you doing here?" And kind of and rescued you and got you out of there. But now you're sort of like, and yeah, you're sort of stuck here. You can't,
Yeah.
you haven't really tested the borders of Barovia to see if you could get anywhere, and it's possible you may want to do that at some point, but so far that you haven't. If you look at the let's go to the map, shall we? How do we do this? Oh, here's how we do it. So we'll just check out the incredibly blurry map
We've been partying
Big
most
of
of
the.
Minecraft
the
quality. Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
there we go. So you guys are here in Vallaki, and you've been back and forth from the old mill. You saw the ancient megaliths and that kind of stuff. You know, here in the purple circle is a large, semi-permanent Vistani camp. You've talked to Vasha about it on a couple of occasions. Nice, Matt. That's great.
Best didn't tell you I'm a lycanthrope, bovine lycanthrope.
He's a he's
I
a
thought you were Mr. Kool-Aid for a second there.
he's a were heifer. Um, and so
I'm
yeah,
not
you
going to
got.
ask what kind of milk you give.
I don't know that milk from a were heifer would taste the same. But anyway, so you guys have did this. You've also, I mean, so you've pested it, but if you zoom out a little bit, I mean the borders of, I mean you're almost like in the center of Barovia, the land of
Oh.
Barovia. You guys have it now. Your Vasha was able. Yeah, you can recall a couple of sessions ago, Vasha was able to give you some information about the cards, the tarot cards that Madame Eva gave to you. It sort of indicates that there might be allies and things that you could use to get rid, to remove Strahd from Barovia, and maybe by doing so, free yourselves to move back, to head back to the prime material plane, to the lands, the lands from which you are from. But in the meantime, yeah, you guys are kind of stuck.
It says, abandon hope, all ye who enter the mists, to the
Hmm.
west and the east.
And the east, doesn't say it over there as well. Yeah. So
Yeah, so is that also the north and the south, or?
let's take a look. There's nothing to the
Oh,
north, but it's quite mountainous up there, and there's some tundra and that kind of stuff, and then mountainous to the south. So
oh,
How did we
right.
how did we all get here? I mean, my my memory is
Southwest.
hazy on this. Southwest.
southwest, yeah, they've become a lot crappier lately, but
Yeah.
so yeah, so you guys, so Matt, the party, the general, so excluding you and Dan, the rest of the party arrived here. They were employees of a Qadiran merchant prince by the name of Musif,
I
and
remember that.
he hired them because he had basically said, I have found a new plane that no one knows about and has never interacted with the prime material. And his idea was go there, sort of set up trading concerns, check it out, examine the place for opportunities so that we can establish trade there. It's virgin territory from a commerce standpoint.
Got it.
We could sell them our stuff. They can, they probably have rare things that aren't available on the prime material plane. We'll be able to be, a monopoly, that kind of stuff. But what happened was when they sent you guys over, it turns out that Musif may have not been 100% forthright in what he had described as the situation, because it
Got
turns
it.
out that that the party was tantamount to smuggling silver into Barovia.
I
At some
remember all
point,
that except that it was a different plane. I thought it was just
yeah, it's a different
here
plane.
there be dragging off the map kind of. Okay,
It's a
gotcha.
different plane, but it's close enough that clerics can contact their deities and divinations can take place. So it's not so far off the beaten path that the gods aren't available. But they do seem to be remote in this case. Now, Dan, Dan, you want to tell us how your character came here?
He was the pilot.
I got
How,
sent here after the fact because somebody was concerned um, about how this was going to go. And so my benefactor, let's call her, decided that I should be the one to be an extra little bit of help to the team. That's all I was told.
that's charmingly vague.
You go where you're told.
Are you a
I go
caravan guard by
well when
chance?
my benefactor tells me to do something, I do it. I mean, I have no powers without her. Everything comes through her. So it's not like I get much of a choice. So when she says go, I go.
Gotcha. Okay. And then Matt's character, Hexanguinate, he was just walking along and was engulfed and was,
And
well,
accosted.
There was something in the mists.
yeah, so he was traveling, and I think also near or within the country of Qadira, and was traveling alone and ended up being surrounded by mists. And when he emerged from these mists, he was in a region, on a road, but in a region that he didn't recognize. He traveled along that road a little bit, was attacked, avoided werewolves, and finally was captured by the hags, who spent several days trying to ascertain his unique nature, and were unable to do so. And so
What's
now
he wearing? What's Matt wearing? Is he wearing armor or like leather or like robes?
Matt, you want to tell him what you're wearing?
Yeah, I'm wearing like a leather jerkin and robes, basically. I'm a, I'm a, I need my hands free for all that wrangling of sorceress magic and might.
So commando.
Yeah,
Okay.
gotta get that breeze to the nethers to really inspire the sorceress natures of
Game with the
my.
kill.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric's made it.
There he is.
Can you hear
Hi,
me?
We
Eric.
can absolutely
Yes.
welcome Eric. Good to
Thank
see you,
you.
brother.
I gotta be in and out for a minute. I'm gonna put myself on mute, but I shall be back soon. Just
Sounds
wanted to
good.
check in.
All right, sounds good. We will be here when you return. Put the little lady to bed. All right. Everybody's sort of like, found each other, and now you are a significant you've rapidly becoming a fairly significant force in Barovia. You've attracted the attention of certain elements aligned, allied with the Count, and elements who sort of are functioning as sort of a nascent fifth column against the Count. You've headquartered in Vallaki to a certain extent, but you have this weird sort of destiny feeling that you got from Madame Eva when you first came to Vallaki. She, requested you come in and did the Taroka reading, and you've got a lot of new information about that, and about maybe your being here isn't an accident after all. Maybe it's by design. You're starting to wonder. But in the meantime, you guys find yourself, as we begin again tonight, you guys find yourself outside of the Coffinmaker's house in the middle of the night, sort of standing around his doorway. Now,
A
earlier,
traditional splitting of the party had to happen, of course.
exactly right.
Yeah.
The traditional splitting of the party is taking place. So you basically went. It's late at night, and you are responding to poor Magna, who had said, my friend Heinrich the coffin maker. I think he's in trouble. That I've seen people going into his house. He's working at all hours. There's that kind of stuff. And even as you guys go there, and I think it's after midnight that you guys have gone there on Saturday night.
Well, I mean, we went to the festival, so.
You went to the festival, yeah. It was a lot of fun there too. All will be well. It's late at night, and even as you approach, you could hear, inside the sound of the coffin maker working. Lights on and that kind of stuff, and as you approach the building, you could even hear the sounds of tool work, carpentry, that kind of thing going on. You knocked on the door and basically said, "Hey, Heinrich, we're just here," and then things kind of, you really couldn't explain yourselves too well as to why you were there. He basically said, "Look, it's the middle of the night, and while I am working, this isn't traditionally the time that I usually see customers." You really couldn't had trouble at the time articulating, some sort of viable reason why you might be stopping by the coffin maker's house after midnight on a Saturday during the festival. And he sort of slammed the door in your face, basically like, "Look, this has been a slice, but I got to get back to work." So
Should have brought him a body. I mean, that would have been like,
Well, so in theory, if we remove the coffin maker and there's no more coffins, people don't die anymore. Is that correct?
I believe that's how things
Okay.
work in Barovia. Yeah, there's no OSHA in Barovia.
If this is a
So-
Piers Anthony thing, you have to take the job of the coffin
You-
maker.
You have to become if you kill the coffin
Yeah.
maker, you become the coffin maker. Man, I just had that book in my hand not too long ago, the On a Pale Horse. I was digging up
That's
a
the
book.
best of
Remember
the
that.
group.
It is, yeah. I read I think two of the other ones and they stank, but I still have On a Pale Horse around here
Isn't he
somewhere.
canceled now? I think I can't
oh,
remember.
is he? Is he a one
Who
of
wrote
the-
it? Was it Frederick Pohl or something like that?
Piers Anthony's the name. I don't know who his.
Oh, Piers Anthony. Is he?
Yeah.
Is that his real name though?
I don't know.
If you were picking a fake name, I'm not sure that would be the one.
But Engelbert Humperdinck. I'm just saying.
Hey, I got no room to talk. I'm a man named Leslie, so do that math. All right. So anyway, you guys. So there's a trio up at the top, made of Velcro, hexanguinate, and
Tenzin.
Sorry, I'm stuck there. Who talked to the coffin maker and basically were moderately politely rebuffed, whereas the rest of the party, ZZ, Grugilda, and Akutagawa, sort of went around to the back and were sort of sniffing around. I believe one of the last things that you guys did towards the rear there was to listen at the door, behind which you heard nothing. I also know that Iggy had, what's her
Valine.
butt? Faline, flying
Yeah.
around and doing some sonic searching on the second floor. And if I recall correctly, Faline was able to detect sonically the presence of creatures, but unknown what kind or anything like that. Several
Right.
creatures, by the way,
Yes.
and on the second floor of the building. And so that's kind of
Right.
where we stopped. There was a period for those of you outside the front door. There was a period where, it was quiet, and you were thinking that maybe Heinrich was kind of like waiting for you guys to leave, which you guys did not do. But now you can hear the sound of carpentry work again, sawing, hammering, that kind of stuff. It's not loud. Um,
Huh.
but it's obvious that he's decided that you were inconsequential and decided to go back to work. And that's kind of where we start tonight. So,
Were we
what's your
trying
next
to
I-
give? Were we gonna try to give Akutagawa like a boost so he could get
I think he was working on. I thought he was working on trying to pick the lock.
There's a locked door. The back door is
lock.
locked.
Oh, okay, the locked door. Okay. I
He's
couldn't
trying to
remember.
fix it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if there's a window on the second story, he can become a second doorman. We can get him that way.
There are
Yeah.
several windows on the second story, but they are, and I have to go back to the reference image to see if they are not shuttered.
Look like
So
sliders.
yeah, they look like they could be slid up. I would say that this particular image is far more generous with how much light is coming out of those windows
Yeah.
than I would be. I would say it's pretty dark up there. Maybe a single candle.
And is that little banner? Is that his fraternity banner? What is
Yeah,
it?
Heinrich's coffins. You stab them, we slap them. That's what it
Yeah,
says in Barovian. But all right, so we get to that point. What's your plan? Do you feel like this is crazy? We shouldn't break into this poor coffin maker's house, or do you feel like that
Yeah, we should break into this
we
poor man's
absolutely should commit some crimes?
He's,
Yeah,
he's
so
probably been charmed, and
Or he could have been extorted somehow to
he's a drug dealer.
do this work, you know?
Well, we've also just come from a place where seemingly nice old
And also-
ladies weren't nice old
Also,
ladies at all.
hurry up. We're the distraction. You're supposed to pick the lock while we're distracting them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think there's room for a body. We could either have somebody who's
Well, I think
pretending to be
Akuda
mostly dead
was
or
working on the back door.
oh yes.
Places for a body.
all right, Akuda, lay down and don't move.
No.
All
We
right.
can just slip him under the door if that's the case.
So when Eric gets back, we'll have him roll for to see if he can pick that back door lock.
Right.
Are the rest of you going to go around to the back, or
No,
are you
I'm
gonna-
going to hang close to the door here. If I hear him stop sawing or doing his carpentry work, I'm going to bang on the door again.
You're going to bang on the door again? Okay.
So if he's like, something's wrong, then we'll bang on the door.
You could have a drunken party on the stoop because if he's all on the up and up, he will call a constable on you. But if he's not
That's true.
going to because
Yeah, but
he
how is
doesn't-
he going to call the constable?
Yeah,
on the
are we
phone?
just supposed to ask him how cheery he is if he's being
how
cheery
do
enough?
people call the
Yeah, you got to go get him physically, which is not a safe thing to leave your house.
Yeah, the count has
Right.
shut down all of the Wi-Fi networks, which is probably the worst thing.
I'm gonna helpfully I'm gonna helpfully remind the party that I can burn this building down if they want me to. But
That is Plan C.
I'm I'm just saying I can start over here and just
I can.
conflagration can just
And we're already
go.
on to
This
plan B, so
Well, I
we're
think
we're more than halfway
this
there.
guy's awful. This guy's awfully impolite for a guy who has a house made of wood.
right. I think that the friend was hoping to protect him rather than burn down his house, but it might be necessary.
Yeah, you guys remember
Plans.
talking
Let's
to
be
I'm writing this down.
specific.
yeah, the neighbor lady Magda was basically, I mean, what she was like, she was worried about him that she'd
Yeah.
heard. Well, she had described a couple of things. One, she had been woken by people entering the shop late at night, at times when only drunken revelers would really show up at the coffin maker shop. She also said that at least on one occasion she heard Heinrich arguing fairly loudly with people. Also, again, very late at night when Heinrich, would by all measures should be tucked into and asleep in his bed. So she was worried that maybe and she didn't come right out and say it, but she sort of implied that maybe that there was a problem with maybe the Count's men or something like that. To her, I mean, you haven't heard any. I mean, you may have queried Vash on it. You haven't heard any indication that Heinrich is allied with anybody. He's just a local craftsman who's been doing, he's been building coffins and that kind of stuff,
Hey,
for a
little local
generation.
craftsman doing some midnight sawing.
Yeah, exactly.
We have a cleric in the group. Is that Gwen? Who's a cleric in this group?
I'm a
You got
cleric,
two
but I'm like
clerics.
a cleric understudy.
Uh, I
You
was just
got
saying that
two
it
other
does.
clerics, though.
Okay, it's one of the clerics. I'm just new to this party, but sounds like you've already run into your fair share of undead. Maybe some detect undead might be
Not
before
that
Oh,
we,
kind
we
of
try to
cleric.
I'm
pick
not
the
that
lock.
kind of cleric either.
Not
I'm
that
a
kind of cleric,
barbarian
kid.
cleric. I'm
Okay.
only a little bit a cleric. My beard is my beauty, my gift to the
Arclarian.
world, and I can prestidigitate it. That's
She,
that. That's about it.
did you say she was
In my world,
beer-varian?
there's only two type of people: dead and soon to be dead. So
Okay, there's
Yes.
no undead. Okay.
Les, can I look in a window?
Yeah, absolutely. You could try to. The windows themselves are shuttered, and which is
Oh,
traditional for nighttime. A lot of times at night, people will shutter their windows.
okay.
Except maybe on the second floor in this case.
Are
But
they storm type where they shutter from the outside or from the inside?
they shutter from these ones shutter from the inside. However, they're not perfectly made, so it maybe you can peek in.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to, do a little glancing to see if I can find a poorly made joint to look through.
All right, so give me a quick perception check.
Da, 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 da. No.
Perception 10. All right. So you kind of like look around a bit and you do find one set of shutters right about here that do seem to, let in a little bit of a gap. And you can sort of peer through. Now you have dark vision, right?
I do.
Okay. So in this case, you might be able to see something.
You want me to move down to that area?
Yeah, I think so. And then give me another perception 10. So you can see that there are actually unfinished coffins and parts and pieces sort of like stacked outside. You have to kind of like move around them a little bit to get too close enough to the
I'm a
window.
little insecure, so I'm gonna go stand
Ooh,
over here
even
by
worse.
Tenzin,
Damn.
between Tenzin and Belgro, I guess.
All right. So in this case, I'm going to try and see. Uh, all right. So there is, yeah, this is not as going to be as easy as I thought. All right. So what I'm going to do, you rolled an 8. So yeah, you do see
Yeah.
there is some light. So there's a crack. It's not very much, but there is some light in there. You look in there and it looks like some sort of, so you only see a couple of things. Uh, right near the window to the right, which you can sort of see, is a small table. Uh, that has some carpentry finishing tools on it, some planes, some pumice, things of that nature, a small carving adzes and chisels that are sort of scattered about. There's also a small plate, which has the remnants of what looks to be some sort of dinner, and a leather bottle, sort of sitting upright. There's also so that's, if you're looking in the window, that's to the right. To the left and directly underneath the window is a table, a circular table with 4 chairs on it that has some documents and some paper, but also some pieces of wood and things like that that are sort of on the table. And sitting in the middle of it is a lantern, and that's what's emitting the light in the room.
Are the
You do
chairs
not see
on
any
the
people.
table or sitting or pushed into the table?
They're pushed there. They're sort of
Okay.
scattered around the table at
Got it, got it.
various points.
Wasn't like a pub where they put the chairs up to sweep or whatever. Okay, got it.
No, nothing like that. This looks like maybe it's another workroom, but not maybe for like finishing work and things of that nature. You do not see any people.
How many plates of food or finished plates of food?
You just see the one and like a leather bottle which may have water or wine in it, sort of next to it. There's not much food on it. It looks like, if it was supper, it was he's a member of the Clean Plate Club. But there are some crumbs and things on it that you can see pretty clearly. You guys are all members of the Clean Plate Club when you were kids too.
No, it's
No, read the thing that Tom sent, because if we had a centaur, we could pull this off.
A D&D standby. The old razzle dazzle, as the centaurs like to call it. All right, so but yeah, you can see him there, but you don't see him. You can definitely hear him working. You can hear it better, but it sounds like that he's in that main room. That
That was farther up. Yeah.
Yeah. When you guys were at the door and you looked in, you could see that there were various kinds of coffins in not only like for lack of a better term, but like a showroom, but also some that were being worked on.
Do we? Oh, sorry.
I was just waiting for. I was going to say we're sort of waiting on Eric to. Like I said, if we hear the carpentry work stop, like something is like he's like, oh, what's going on? I will go back up and bang on the front door just to distract him.
Okay.
Lois, I don't know. Can you roll Eric's thievery chance to pick the door or no?
Potentially. I mean,
well, we won't have him rush in. We're just having him pick the door.
All right. Let's see.
Do we have a sense, like, I mean, is he the only coffin maker in town? Is this town really big enough to support a full-time coffin maker? I mean, it seems like
Vallaki's a pretty substantive town. You're guessing probably closing in. It's at least from what you've heard, it's probably the largest town in Barovia. So it is, I don't know that Barovia has a capital, but it would be the largest town. Your guess is probably between 1,000 and 2,000 residents.
We could also have cast guidance on him or something like that. Is that?
Do you want to try that?
Yep. Yeah, we'll cast guidance on him as well. That's smart.
Okay, I'm looking for his thievery. Okay, so it is a thievery roll, so I will go ahead and do that. 16. All right, so he does. He takes a few moments and does manage to pick the lock. It takes him a hot minute, but he does manage to pick the lock. As he does so, he pulls that lock and steps backward away from the door as Velcro moves closer for reasons unknown. You're muted.
He's trying to be silent.
Who are you talking to?
Can you guys hear me?
Sorry.
We did.
Velcro.
Oh, Velcro. Okay.
I just cast Wish.
Did you now?
So if we can't land on Eric, I'll just bang on the door.
Eric.
We just picked the lock.
He just
picked the lock.
it.
I did it for him.
Eric
I'll
is
step
engaged
aside.
full stealth, so you can't even be seen in his chair there.
Oh, it didn't show up. Oh, it's doing the same thing
Oh,
for me
Yeah,
that it
I
did for
don't.
sending
him.
it to you. Oh, that's
Oh.
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Let me see. You go ahead and do it. Tell me what you're going to do while I sort of scope through his stuff.
Tenzin, you probably move a little less heavy on your feet. You want to lead us in?
Well, I was hoping to keep somebody up there by the door to knock on it if the carpentry work stopped, basically him.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I wouldn't worry about that. I tell
Is
you
there
one thing, we might want to go get our friend to the north and come down and let him know that we found an open door back here.
is there anyone
There we
who's
go.
good at
You guys see that?
yeah,
Yes.
it showed up.
Perfect. I think I found. I think I figured it out. All right, we're back in business.
because
Eric is back in business.
you could be like a drunk reveler thinking you were coming into your own house, but you were really entering someone else's house.
If he shows up, I'm peeing in a coffin or something. Like, what? This isn't the bathroom?
Right. And you could totally be belligerent that he's in your house, but it
Except
requires
he
Yeah,
except he
not too
saw
many
me at the
orcs
other
own
door.
property in this neighborhood.
All right, Les, if they call for me to come around the corner,
Okay.
I'll move over and I will work on.
And meanwhile, I'm going to beat feet and go get Dan and
Oh, from around the
his
north.
creature and let him know that we got an open door in the back.
And I will have to stealth in, right?
Uh, that's up to you.
Does anyone have anything like invisibility or oh wow,
Oh,
I
no.
can also guidance someone. Okay. Um
Let's
yeah,
just
like,
invoke Strahd. We're here on the behalf of Strahd to inspect this place.
Saucier.
but if he's being the thing is, if he's this friend that was concerned for him, if he's being forced to do something, we want to figure it out. We don't want to
Well,
harm him in the
he could also be
We're not planning
charmed or
on killing
something.
him, but there's other people here that aren't supposed to be.
right.
Other
right.
He's
creatures.
trying to get in the door.
Right.
Is Les
So
back
that's really who we're going after.
Oh yeah, Les is there. Les, I'm going to basically stealth it to open the door
All right.
as quietly as possible.
Do it. Stealth 17. All right. When you begin opening the door, it does creak a little bit, which cautions you. You're like, oh, but then you manage to open it much more quietly, and it opens into.
You hit it with the sawing part.
It opens up into a large, long room, well lit, but it looks like some sort of workshop. This room looks like it functions as a finishing shop for coffin interiors and the application of hinges and finishing touches on coffins. There's a lantern suspended from the ceiling which illuminates various work tables, equipped with small tools, which you realize are essential for this kind of work. There are cabinets on the walls, and within you can see a variety of what you would recognize as decorative elements that can be used to embellish a coffin. There's also several rolls of lining material, along with metal bars for fashioning hinges and other items, which are all sort of arranged in various places throughout the space. The floor is of stone, and you see a couple of other doors when you walk in.
So are these the
what
doors
was
here?
that?
There's a door there. Stop opening doors.
Oh, sorry. I was just
Till I tell you to. What now?
those are doors, the
What was
3-panel
this up
things.
here?
It looks like small bars of metal, that probably iron, that are used to either bend into decorative elements or make hinges. It's weird that it's bars because there doesn't seem to be any smithing equipment here. It's
Is it
possible he brings this to a smith and says, "I need X number of hinges or Y number of stuff, a lock or whatever."
and do we think
I'm
it's
gonna
really
step
iron?
in then.
Is it a silver colored metal?
It's not silver.
Oh, it's not silver.
Mm-mm. It's more like iron.
Because
It's go
we also have surreptitiously asked someone to do some
That's a good
off the
point.
books
Uh,
metal work with contraband metal.
Yep.
And
In fact, that guy mentioned Thalric is his name. He mentioned
oh,
to you guys that it would be done by he thought it would be done by the end of the festival, which ends tomorrow.
oh,
Oh.
good. That's good.
Um, Les, I assume that up near this door up here is the one that probably possibly leads closer to the coffin maker.
Would seem to make sense. Yeah. I mean, from that point of view, give me a quick perception check.
Uh, 19.
You do hear the continued sound of work, and even close, even now that you're in the building, you can hear, sort of him walking around in there. It's, you believe that the room itself may be partially carpeted because it's not as I mean, it's not like the stomping of on wood, but yeah, you can hear him wandering around in there, and you can hear him, occasionally doing some work.
Les, if I'm gonna move up that way,
Okay.
and the door handle on this door, by just glancing at this door,
hmm
which way does that door open?
That
To that
door,
room or to this room?
it opens into that room,
It
so it
opens
opens
into
out.
that room. Dang.
Hmm.
Um, I was going to basically pick the chair up and go over under the door handle to sort of
Oh.
jam it a little. So if somebody tries to come in, um, they'll have a little harder time trying to get in the room.
Mm,
Mhm.
mm.
Okay. Well, I mean, weirdly for an interior door, it has a lock on it. But as far as you can tell, it doesn't look like the door is locked.
Uh,
That's a
is it a slide lock on our side?
No, it's more like a key lock, like you saw on the outside door.
Oh,
key lock inside the building.
Inside the building, yeah.
Wait. Does it look like it's to keep? I guess a door works both ways, but does it look like you would lock it from this side to keep someone from the other
Yeah,
room from
a
coming
key
in
lock
here?
like that is a solid hole through, so you could lock it.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
you could. It looks.
skeleton key comes from both sides.
Yep.
Okay.
So Tenzin, as you're sort of like thinking about how do I block up this door, you hear footsteps, and they pass near the door, and you freeze, and then you hear the sound of another door nearby opening. And as you're facing that door, you hear to up and to your right, you hear this unmistakable sound of somebody going up a set of stairs.
Oh, do I hear the carpentry work has stopped?
The carpentry work has stopped.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he's done for the night.
Oh, I think he's meeting his illegal liaison.
um, um, I want to signal back to Izzy. Can he have Faylene go up to listen?
Oh.
Yes, but she won't be able to tell us exactly what's being said. That's not how the sonic
Yeah, I'm just thinking though,
reverberations work.
if she goes up and he's up there and she detects a second body or something,
All right.
Right. That she can do for sure.
then he may have gone up to talk with someone.
Right. And that means there's someone else in the building.
Yeah.
Well, Phalion has also detected several someone else's in the building up on the second floor. Now they're not moving around that much.
Even before he went up there, but
yeah. Even before he went up there.
Right.
But
So
yeah, I'll have her go up.
All right. So
and just
give
kind
me
of listen and look.
give me a perception check for Phalion.
Okay. Sorry, it takes a second.
12. Okay. So she can definitely hear through her sonic senses. She can definitely hear the sounds of a person moving through the building, on the second floor. Um, as she flies around the building, she realizes, and Tenzin, you're sort of like paying attention too. You do hear what sounds like creaking of floorboards almost directly above you. And
S-
Faylene confirms that the person moving around is in that room that's directly above, is in a room directly above the workshop. There is a light coming from that window if Faylene is tempted to peek in.
Oh,
Don't
she'd
do
be
it.
tempted, all right.
Don't do it.
She gonna peek in?
Yeah, she's gonna peek in.
All right. So she peeks in, and it's the room above this area right here. Can you guys see that?
yeah.
So it's the room
Yeah.
directly above here. At the window, there's it looks like a small kitchen of sorts. And Henrik, the coffin maker, is bustling around on the kitchen, and various things. Now on the table, uh, Faylene can see that still 17. Okay, good to know. I should probably just roll.
Well, that was a stealth because she was
Okay.
risking it a little bit.
So she can see the coffin maker sort of puttering around in the kitchen. On the main dining room table is some plates and cups. They don't look like they've been used. There's a large cheese wheel in the middle of the thing with a section cut out. It looks pretty standard. But um, when Faylene a- as Phalene's watching, Henrik turns around and he has a big wooden bowl in his hand. Big, like probably 18 inches across in diameter.
Giant salad.
Yeah, like a giant salad bowl. But that's not salad in it. In fact, he's being very careful not to spill whatever it is.
Oh,
And there do seem to be some sort of liquid in the bowl. And he goes through a doorway off to the east.
Save room for Jello.
Jello.
She reverts back to her sonic senses and can tell that Heinrich, who she recognizes, is now moving in the easternmost half of the building on the second floor. There's the windows there are shut as she flies around to try and see if she can peek in again. The shutters there are shut and locked from the inside, but she can tell that he's moving around in there. And as he's doing so, some of the other creatures that she had detected earlier are also moving near him, around him.
so he's getting
Maybe.
ready to feed his pets, it seems.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
He's
Maybe
feeding them
feeding
something gross.
them.
She
Well,
couldn't
we
see in the
all feed
bowl,
our
but
pets something gross.
he was
Let's
whole.
be let's be honest.
It looked heavy, and he was being very gentle to keep it from spilling. So maybe some sort of fluid.
Are they
Some
are they
rudimentary
bipedal
nitroglycerin.
creatures? Does Faylene know?
Give me a perception check, Dan.
Okay.
17. Yeah, they seem to be moving on two legs, and what's further, she does detect it's very quiet, and she can't hear what the words are, but they do seem to be talking with each other in very low tones.
No.
Heinrich is talking with them, or they're talking between each other.
Both perhaps.
Okay.
This is like
Heinrich
the
is
scene
definitely
in,
talking on occasion, but it's not only Heinrich talking.
is it like the scene at the coffee spot in Men in Black, where all the little worm guys are
Hey,
standing around?
Heinrich!
Hey, Les, I'm gonna glance around this room. Is there any oil in here?
Oil? Give me a quick perception then.
Ooh,
You do see several bottles, flasks that could contain like, seed oils to
yeah,
rub into the wood,
for
things like
the
that.
wood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some of it
Okay.
and I'm gonna put it on the hinges on
of
the
the
thing to
door?
keep them from making noise.
Gotcha. Yeah. When you do that, it takes a moment. You push it back and forth, quiet as a mouse.
Nice.
um,
Just out of curiosity,
I'm
would a prestidigitation worked for that too, or no?
Well, it would open it, but it wouldn't quiet it.
Okay, got it.
um I move down to where ZZ's at and do that to that door that he's on also
Okay. Before he opens it.
before he opens it.
Gotcha.
And then give that. Do you want me to open it?
That's up to you.
It also has a lock on it, but does not appear to be locked.
Okay. I will move down to that space. And after I've oiled the hinges, I'm gonna open the door.
I just know
Okay.
you're going to move a lot quieter than I will.
All right, the door opens and it looks like as you peer in
This
there, you
is
see
the
the
little
circular
dining
chamber.
room.
Yeah, it looks like the little place where you had peered in before. Now it does look like this is another workroom, where more carpentry takes place. There are tools, things scattered around. Although this looks a bit more with the table there, and there's a lit lantern on the table. So there's that. But he does seem to be. Hold on. Why?
Now,
Why is
now, Les, refresh my memory. The woman who's asking us to check up on him,
Is a
he's
neighbor.
supposed to be a singular, right? He's not supposed to have other helpers or anything here. Is that
According
correct?
to Magda, if he needs help, he will recruit from inside. She did say that or you guys saw him when you guys were scoping out the place earlier. You guys did see him talking with somebody that you didn't recognize. Hold on, let me see.
Well, I mean, we wouldn't recognize a lot of people, so
Right, that's true.
we're new to town.
This guy. So this guy was kind of hovering around. He looks so dark skin, dark hair, possibly a Vistani. But he and Heinrich looked like they knew each other. And Heinrich was, well, when you saw him, Heinrich looked like he was irritated with this person. Like, he was chewing him out a little bit. You couldn't hear what they were saying.
Hmm.
But they definitely looked familiar to each other. Heinrich seemed to be, I don't know, in a supervisory position. I don't know. He seemed to have the
The other guy's the guy who goes and digs the bodies up.
could be, yeah, could be.
So he can rebury them, recharge for it.
Whatever
Igor.
they were talking about, Heinrich did not seem pleased with him.
Les, I'm gonna take a couple steps up to this corner here.
Okay.
Just do a slight peek around the corner.
Sure.
Just to get an extra look at the room.
All right.
There is another door. Okay.
There is another door, yeah, but up to the north, you can't. Everybody can't see it, but yeah, you could see it as you peer around. But yeah, it looks like it is a workshop. There is you can see the where the plate of food is. But yeah, other than that, it looks like this is another place where work can take place.
Okay, I'm gonna move back into where ZZ's at and just close that door.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move back up here. I'm listening for Heinrich again.
Okay.
Do I still hear footsteps and stuff upstairs?
With a 9?
No, that was perception in that room.
Oh, okay. Give me another one then.
Okay.
Different room perception.
9.
20. So you do hear, after a minute or two, you hear footsteps in the rooms above you again, and finally the footsteps stop, and you don't hear any more footsteps. But also, you do hear something behind you, like underneath the table, kind of like a scratching sound, sort of in this area over here.
Like a rat?
Scratching. I don't know, maybe.
Shailene will fly to about here and use her
Okay.
sonic hearing in here.
There's several rats underneath there, and they're getting angrier. They don't like people in here.
She warns Tenzin that.
Okay.
It comes back out.
Yeah,
That,
Tenzin, you can hear that the scratching is getting louder and even a little bit of irritated squeaking.
oh, was there still food on the table in the room down here?
No food on the table. There was a little plate and a bottle, a leather bottle that was sitting on one of the side tables, like on top of a little cabinet.
I
But
have
yeah, there was no.
rations.
Basically, I'm looking. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna grab some, some bread or something like that I have, and just toss it under the table.
Throw it under the table.
Yeah,
Okay. Uh, Give me a ranged attack roll.
a ranged attack roll.
Yeah, I don't know how else I
Uh-oh.
would do it.
I have a ranged attack for a crossbow.
Use that bonus.
Use that bonus. 19.
19. All right, the bread land as you turn around and Grugilda gives you some bread from her rations, and you turn around, break it into a couple of pieces, and throw it on the ground. As you see what look to be several rats crawling out, their little red eyes, beady eyes, looking at you as they kind of like look over there. That's a lot of rats, isn't it? Um,
Yes.
there's several, and they come out. The bread lands directly in front of them, a direct hit, if you will. And they swarm onto the bread and begin eating it. They seem distracted enough that they are not interested in coming to you as they eat the bread.
This is
Okay.
some kind of a ratatouille situation.
It's a what?
Ratatouille, you
Ratatouille?
know?
A
Yeah.
classic ratatouille situation.
Ratatouille, yeah. I do want to open the door in front of me
Okay,
and sort of peek into that other area around a little.
you gonna oil it first?
I did. I did earlier.
Gotcha. Okay. The door opens silently, lubricated well by the linseed oil that Tenzin is wasting on these door hinges. And as you peer in, you see what looks to be traditionally, perhaps not so much a workroom as a showroom for coffins of various types. They are on little pedestals and sort of scattered about, including several which are opened up to show the construction and the lining and stuff like that. And they are sort of thing. You do not see Heinrich.
Do you see the
Uh, I
stairs?
I see the other door here.
That door
That
is open and
that's
that
probably
leads
the one that
up.
goes upstairs. That's what I assumed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see a set of stairs going up
And then
there.
I think this other door that I'm close to goes into that kitchen area.
Probably
Or
does, yeah. Or the other finishing shop.
yeah. Um, I'd like to take a step and glance around the corner to look up the stairs
Okay.
and just to get a peek around, and that also would help me glance into the rest of the shop in there. So that looks more like a showroom, but he was working in that room, was he not?
Yeah, he was working, and you do see that he looked like he was working on some of the coffins here, maybe doing some fixes and that kind of stuff. You do see that there are a couple of tools scattered about and a little bit of sawdust on the floor. It's possible he just hasn't gotten to the point where he's cleaned it up yet. But yeah, he was doing a little bit of a little repair work. It looks like on one of his show models.
So nothing that we assume might be one that's going to go out the door.
Mm.
Like he's closing it up.
No, you don't see any bodies.
Well,
So
no, that I didn't know if one was closed that he had locked it, that maybe we go or pry it and go, is there a body in there or is there something else in there?
Well, there are several that are closed, including the ones that are nearest to you. There are also several that have the top sort of sort of edge to the side, and several that don't have tops at all. That their lids are wide open, like this one over here. They're you don't see any bodies, but you haven't opened the showroom models.
is this the kind of like, does he just make the coffins, or is this like a funeral home where there would be people laid out or in the process somehow to be
The vibe you get is this is more of the like a manufacturer, not a
okay.
funeral home.
Okay.
It's he mentioned, so if you'll remember, he mentioned when you guys first came that he was done working for the night, but if you needed help, that you should talk to Let me check my notes.
priest,
Father,
right?
yeah, Father Petrovich
Ah,
at
right.
the
Okay.
Church of St. Andrews, and he could help you if you have a body problem.
If we have a
Um,
need.
yeah, if you have a need for a coffin. But yeah, you get the vibe that this is less. It's not a funeral home. It's more of a coffin manufacturer.
Okay. Okay.
You also got the vibe from him when you were talking to him that he works pretty closely with those guys. So, if
Okay.
somebody dies, it's likely that Father Petrovich would reach out to Heinrich for, hey, we need a coffin. The Church of St. Anel has a substantive cemetery. It has a big churchyard where people are buried. And it is a church. So you remember the church that you guys went to in Barovia, the Church of the Dawnflower or whatever the hell it was. St. Andal's is of the same faith.
Denomination
Denomination.
or
Yeah, the
faith.
same denomination.
So we could pursue that if we don't see anything like extremely out of the ordinary here. We could pursue that and see, because maybe it's some kind of they're trying to make everything be well, and it's not. There's something going on at the cemetery
Maybe he's a
that
rat
they're
smuggler.
trying to cover up. Rats.
Is there a lot of
Very
work for that,
lucrative,
or
very lucrative rat smuggling in Barovia.
the rats have retreated back under their table with the remnants of the bread? By the way.
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm gonna step back into the other room and I'm gonna close that door.
Okay.
And then um I'll move further back down where everybody's at and basically let them know that um he's definitely upstairs. I don't know if he's there for the night,
They did leave
but
the light on though on the table.
That's true. There was a lit lantern on the table in the finishing
So
room. And there are
maybe,
lit lanterns here in the workroom as well.
yeah, so maybe not for the night. We could
well, if he goes back into the workroom up there, we really, I mean, I don't really have the ability. Well, if he goes over to the one part of the room over here, then we might be able to go through the door and go up the stairs. But
about
other,
what about like boosting someone up and getting them in through the second floor, like once he comes back down? Or it, did you say which room, which corner of the house is it
he,
where
he
the bull went that
it sounded like that was the east side of the building above
east?
us,
Okay.
whereas
Hmm.
he was in a room above us on this side
Yep.
when he
Directly
was
above you guys.
for the bowl or something.
Hmm.
So maybe we could try to get to that east side upstairs and get a look. Oh, but the shutters were closed on
Yeah, I think Faylene said that they were closed up
that.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. The only shutters that are open are on the west side of the building. One was open into like a kitchen area that had, that
Mhm.
where he was working and putting something together.
And nothing
Uh,
else.
and then another one there, which was to the north of the kitchen area, which was not entirely closed. But she didn't peek in
Uh,
that.
should we give him time to start coming back down when he starts working again, then go for a window upstairs?
Can you
Otherwise,
fly?
yeah. Well, we can heft somebody up,
Right,
maybe.
right.
Oh, okay.
You've got a couple of little fellas.
Yeah.
And I think Akutagawa, didn't he climb up on top of didn't he climb up on top of the megalith, the mega
He did.
yeah. So he might be quite like a good climber.
Scrambler.
Yeah, scrambler. We could give him a boost and then he could, parkour
I
the rest of the way.
think ZZ's thinking about tossing the dwarf up there.
Toss me.
The problem is I'll fall, I'll come back down.
Yeah.
I'm not a scrambler. I don't know that I can
Not if we aim you well through the window.
That's right.
I saw an unattended trebuchet at the end of town. Well, let's go get it.
That's right.
Les, I'm going to move to the door that goes
Okay.
outside, and I'm
Okay.
going to oil its hinges.
Right.
Ooh.
And then that way we know this room, the door has this guy's gonna be like, man, these hinges are great.
Man,
The
yeah.
weather.
Where the hell's all my linseed oil?
That's right.
Going through that stuff like water.
Yeah.
All right. So you gonna come back outside, or
Yeah, I think we should go back outside and wait for the noise for him to start working in there again.
Okay.
And then try to do a second story move, because I don't think we'll be able to get past him to go upstairs.
Yeah.
Eric might be able to, but I don't think we will be able to.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's like 7 of you, so
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I mean.
Yeah.
and you could pretty clearly hear him, not only going up the stairs but wandering around on the second floor. So the house is creaky. It makes noise, and
Yeah.
Tenzin, you and Xandarius probably weigh in the 225, 250 range.
Oh, more like 350. We're 7 foot tall.
Okay, yeah, 7 feet
Yeah.
tall. So while Akutagawa and Hex might be able to, and to a lesser extent, well,
Oh,
you know how
yeah.
Yeah.
Brugilda's small, but she stomps around like a Clydesdale. So I
That's
mean,
right. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm
you can
320
hear her
is what
3
I'm-
houses over.
I make that sound
True.
that Tom makes when he chases after Jerry. The sound. Tiptoes.
Well then, I guess we're gonna have to wait a little bit for him to come back downstairs and start making noise, and then we'll do our second story.
Well, can we use some of the wood in the coffins outside to build a little platform?
Like a ladder?
Ooh.
Just thinking of boost up step.
Yeah. I mean, there were.
Aren't
I
you
mean,
already
on the
7 feet tall? All you need
on
to
the
put is one person on top of you, right?
Yeah.
That's
Or there.
true.
yeah, it's easy when you. I mean, you could see that there are,
There's Eric tossing.
partially made coffins and a fair amount of wood.
Right.
Sort of on the east side there.
Well, I'm 7'2", and I think Tenzin's 7 foot. Isn't that correct?
It'll be like what's the thing where they
Yeah.
stack people up? We'll put the both of you on the bottom, and then we can put
Oh,
somebody.
the human
The
pyramid.
human pyramid.
Yeah.
Make a cheer squad here and
Ready? Okay.
And Hex and Akuma's the flyer. Yeah, we could just say we are practicing our acrobatic show for the festival. And we accidentally
At
flew through
2
your window.
a.m. out behind the Coffinmaker's house.
Oh, but perhaps
As you do.
alcoholic beverages were consumed.
Alcohol may have been involved.
Les,
All
I'm
right.
gonna move back outside, close that door,
Okay.
and I'll move around to other part of the building here, and I'm
Well-
gonna listen for him to start
Ah.
creating noise again before we do our.
So let me get this straight. We did a B&E and all you stole was linseed oil.
That's right.
He
And
left
he,
all the
fed some
premises, right?
rats.
Yeah, I fed the rats.
Hold on.
I'm gonna be like
That
rat.
was a good one,
rat
Les. That one's worth
exterminator.
it.
I'm writing that down. We did a B&E.
You're gonna have
you
to wait a
cook with
whole
linseed
year
oil.
to see that one on the
That's right. I'm gonna put that on the vote list.
Just and the second part is right. I also fed some rats. All right. All right. So you guys are back out in the street. Xandarius, you're looking at piles of wood. The guy with the wild looking hair, Akuda, is your new friend Hexanguinate, who you rescued
right.
from the bone grinder.
Hello.
He's a handsome fellow.
He's very handsome.
But he
Wow.
has a strange glint in his eye, much like your own.
Yeah.
I do.
Greetings.
And him and you can start the 3.5 foot under.
Yeah.
That's
Game
quality.
recognizes a game.
Game recognizes game. All right. So it takes a while. After about probably, I mean, you guys are kind of hovering around like, is this going to take all night? It's approaching 3 a.m. And finally, Tenzin, you hear steps coming. You've been listening your ass off at that front door, and you finally hear steps coming down the stairs, and you can hear him wandering around, or somebody wandering around on the other side of the door. You do not hear any more work being done. There's a bit of wandering around. You hear doors open and close. You hear, various kinds of things. More than one door open and close. And then, after about a minute or two, you hear steps going back up the stairs. If you go around to that one set of shutters that you had peeked through, there was like a little crack that you could peek through.
Yeah.
The light is now off in there.
Okay.
So maybe he's gone to bed
Yeah.
upstairs where we want to go.
Well, I mean, have we run
It's
into
like you let
anything
the
overly
GM listen to your
suspicious?
plan.
As a fair and impartial GM, I would never alter my own plans in the face of your guys' making decisions. I would never do.
I think it's something more to the extent of don't interrupt your enemy when he's making a mistake.
Make a mistake.
Part of the DM credo,
Yeah.
never alter your plans. I've seen arguments about that. Bob likes to alter his plans sometimes in the face of our planning.
Oh,
All right, but yeah,
you must have to discuss those in private.
You get the vibe that you get the vibe that maybe he's turned off the lights and maybe is retiring for the evening. It is 3 a.m. after all. That said, you do see Phelan will notice that the light that so the shutters that she peered through into the kitchen are closed and the light goes off in there. And she can't see in there anymore.
Well, maybe we could at least try to do the pyramid on the east side and see into where the bowl was being taken.
Well, I think those doors Faylene determined that they were shuttered, or those windows.
But did you take the linseed oil with you? Because maybe you could.
Yeah, I brought it out. I'm keeping that. It's mine.
To the victor go the spoils.
Goes the linseed oil.
Goes the linseed. To the victor goes the linseed oil. It's one of my lesser known mottos.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is there anything that is overly suspicious that we should intercede on this guy?
I mean,
if Phelan does another check of the second floor, so those other people are becoming more active. They're walking around upstairs.
Maybe we should position ourselves to see if they come out.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Because
I just know I'm not hiding in this tree with the huge spider webs in it.
And it's weird.
That is a standard Barovian tree with the spider webs. That happens all the time.
He turned off the lights. So if the people were going to move downstairs, that sort of suggests that they don't need light to be able to maneuver.
It's possible.
That's a problem, how? Are you suggesting those people are evil that don't need to see light?
No. I also don't need light to see what I'm doing. So I'm just saying maybe it's like they're hidden dwarves. I don't know.
Well, or like
soup.
Like Zizi's saying, maybe we just stake out the front and the back door and see if they happen to come out.
We could watch them from over. We could watch both doors from over here.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
There is a little fence there which you can see over, but it would provide this little fence here would I'm on the GM layer, would provide a fair amount of cover and concealment.
Yeah, if we just step over it.
Mm-hmm.
What is this building?
That's the first of another shop, a different shop.
Okay.
It's very much closed. It's 3 a.m. after all.
Yeah.
Akutagawa, how are you with climbing up to the second story and peering into closed shutters?
That's my fort, my specialty.
That's my
second story, man. I'm telling you.
Well, then I'm gonna move over like ZZ's saying, and just move on to the other side of the fence there.
Okay.
and
Okay.
just start watching.
Okay. What about the rest of you guys?
Rest
Yeah.
of their crew, we need to.
Velcro, you've been quiet. Something going on with that
Where
guy.
did I go?
Yeah, he's thinking
there.
fire strike here's any second.
Yeah.
I'll heffle up my way.
Well,
I'm a player trying to make a living.
I gotcha. Is anybody thinking about going in the leafless tree with the spider webs?
I'll
I'll go
I'll
two more people go.
definitely guide into Kutagawa if someone wants to boost him up so he can have a go at
Yeah, you
seeing.
got 2 7-foot people there. Maybe they'd be good boosters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love to help, but
if
at 3
he
feet
wants-
tall, I'm not sure how much I'm contributing.
if
Unless
he
you're
wants,
the boostee.
if
Yeah.
Akuda wants to go up, we'll do that. But we're gonna start, trying to. Probably could have Faylene keep doing a little search around to maybe keep track of them somewhat.
Sure.
I'm hoping they'll come out.
Well, I mean, if they're getting more active, chances are they're not coffin fairies. They're not going to be building coffins for them.
Right.
Maybe, yeah, staying relatively close together in case they start rolling out one door or another.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, from here you can see both doors.
Did we walk all the way around the building and determine that there were only the 2 doors?
Yeah.
I ran
Yes.
around to get
Okay. Okay.
and only saw these
That
two
was
doors.
the perception for another round of flying around by Faylene left.
Okay. So,
So what-
what is she scoping out the second floor again?
Yeah, she's just trying to sense, are people moving or did they all stop, like go to bed? Anything she can tell us about what's going on.
So in that room next to where the kitchen was, just to the north of the kitchen, she can detect that there is a person in there, but they're not moving. In the larger, what she thinks is a much larger room to the east, several creatures are moving around, including one that seems to be coming downstairs.
Is there a ruckus or just movement?
There's no ruckus. She can detect movement and she can hear. Well, she thinks it's speaking, but it's so quiet and it has like a, I don't know. It's odd.
Oh.
It's not. I
Anybody
mean,
recognize the language?
It's
she can't.
Klingon.
It's very low, so she can't tell the words.
Hey, by the way, Les, I got an aura for 30 feet. I'm not sure why.
You want me to take it off you? Isn't that your healing aura?
Is it still going?
I
Don't see any aura.
See one.
Oh yeah,
no.
only you can see it, John.
Spiderweb
Okay.
order.
Thank you.
Yeah, I took it off of everybody. If you want me to take it off completely, you can.
Hey guys, I got an aura. You can't see it.
A little deodorant will work wonders on that.
That's it.
All right, so Phelan did detect that one of the creatures seems to be coming downstairs.
So if we looked in that thing, we might get an eyeball on them and see what they look like. By we, I mean somebody who's
Somebody should.
sneaky. Yeah.
I humbly put myself forward as among the sneakiest of our group. I'm glad to do a scouting mission.
All right, so is everybody behind the wall, or some of you hanging?
Except for
I will move
ZZ's
myself.
gonna boost. I thought ZZ was gonna boost the Cuda.
I can
Let me move
boost whoever
myself.
you want.
I'm going to go behind the wall, over here, just where whoever
5,
the most
10,
armored
15,
looking
20,
person is. I'm going to stand
25.
by them.
Hell, that roof's only 30 feet away. I can throw a CUDA from right here if you want.
All right, just like
yeah.
I still got hag
need a-
paranoia, so
like
my
a
head's on a
Velcro
swivel.
suit, so that you can.
Hag paranoia.
Yeah, my head's on a
Okay.
swivel.
I've got
Okay.
head.
You just
turn
get
it
a little
on.
axle
Pastry.
grease and grease them up. You'll stick to anything then.
All right, so just as Iggy manages to get over the wall and behind the thing, you hear at first the first thing you hear is sort of like the actually you may not hear it. Give me a perception check. Oh, is that Dan? Is that
Opening
your
the back door.
yeah, potentially. Never mind the perception checks. Yeah, you hear it, well, before the linseed oil, you would have easily heard this, but now, um,
Yeah.
now it's quiet as a mouse. Yeah. So as you guys are sort of like back behind that wall over there, you're looking out and you see that
Iggy, you want to
door
put
just sort of
yourself on the
like
other side of that fence?
opens inward. I got it.
Which door opens inward?
This one
The
over
one
here.
that's over here.
It opens inward, and while it's completely dark in there, you don't see anything at first, and then it's like a shadow sort of oozes out on the steps and moves into the thing. And as you are watching, is there's like this dark shape that seems to move out into the alleyway
And
quietly.
it is backlit a little bit.
It's dark. It's not
Okay.
backlit very much. There's no lights on. It's just kind of
The lights are out in that room now. Okay.
yeah. Let me
Did
check one.
did we see something
He's
like
probably the
this?
linseed oil guy and looking for.
He's like, where's my oil?
In the
No, he kind of
the-
like so he kind of like it just like oozes out into the thing. It's very slinky, I guess that's the wrong word. Sort of
Smooth.
Well, there are
smooth.
stairs there, and he's like,
Right, but like where can we see the shadow? 'Cause
Ah.
he's got light spell on his shield.
I hope not.
John,
You got a light spell going, so you're generating a bunch of light over there behind the thing.
We're trying to hide.
I can't see dark.
We're trying to hide on purpose, though.
Well, why didn't you tell me that before?
Because that's why we told you to
That's
get on
why
the
we're
other
all
side of the
behind,
fence.
crouching down behind a fence.
All right, no light spell. Forget what I said.
Okay.
Looks like a blonde hair elf with blood on his forehead.
No, but
It's
did
Legolas.
something
Legolas.
something like this when we were in the basement of the murder house?
A little, yeah, maybe so. So this creature sort of like it kind of oozes out the door and it kind of
How
looks
big is it?
it's human sized, but it seems to be enshrouded in shadows.
Wow.
As you sort of like look through, those of you with dark vision could sort of peer through the shadows. Those of you without, you're just all you see is like it's almost like a shadow moving around. But those of you with dark vision can see this.
That doesn't-
Inside, shrouded in shadow, is a creature. Yes, and it does have Grugilda's right. It does have elvish features.
Jeez.
Nobody ever trusts those elves anyway.
It sort of like looks around and steps out into the alleyway, and it's kind of like you can see the shadow sort of twisting around and almost like sniffing the air. And then you hear it make sort of a weird, sort of like almost like a throat noise, and I hope this is what it sounds like. Can you guys hear that?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're in suspense, waiting.
He's part of the
Bud.
Here, let me play it again. I'll make it a little louder.
Oh,
he's a
jeez.
didgeridoo.
Kind of, but
Barely
he's
hear it.
definitely it's coming out of his. Here, let me turn it up a little more.
That's
Here
we
spooky as hell. Eek.
Here we go.
I mean,
I can see if it's undead. If it's not undead, this won't hurt it at all.
Somebody needs to clean its fan blade off a little bit.
Oops, sorry, it keeps doing it. Hold on. All right, so it's making this weird sort of noise in its throat, and it's almost like you see it sort of pointing down the way, and it kind of makes this sort of kind of noise, and then it looks back towards you guys and makes the same noise. You can hear it very clearly, and it's a little bit unnerving. It's like no voice or song that you've ever heard before, and it takes just a minute, and then suddenly you see someone else in the alleyway. coming up the alley, walking very
From what direction?
strangely from the west.
Oh.
Do you want me to probe it or no?
Was that a euphemism?
Yes.
I'm asking
See
Phrasing.
if it's
Well,
you
undead.
guys.
Why
Does
don't we?
this person look like hypnotized or something that's walking
They're
strangely?
walking very strangely, sort of like not staggering, but like unsure of their steps, sort of tentatively moving forward in like weird like jerks. It
Like
looks
Yellowbeard. Stagger,
uh,
stagger, fall, fall, crawl, crawl.
kind of. And so you finally
We're-
she comes out of the shadow, and it's a woman, basically just sort of walking through the
With a
sort of
briefcase
walk
full of receipts.
with a case, yeah, and it's
With blood on the one side of the suitcase.
yeah,
I
it's
don't like that.
she does have her clothing is a little torn,
Oh.
and there is some small blood on a shoulder or hands, but she does have some sort of satchel, and she's walking towards the creature. It makes
Does she
that kind
look
of
dirty?
I'm sorry?
Dirty.
Dirt. Like, does she have
She's
dirt
a
on her?
dirty girl.
A little, yeah. I mean, it's not like she's been not the level. So let me define it. A little dirty. Uh, Not the level of dirt that you might get if you emerged from a grave,
Okay. Okay.
but more like the level of dirt that you would get if you walked through your neighbor's bushes and maybe fell down a couple of times.
So she likes to party. is
She's
what you're
one.
saying.
She's one of the revelers.
What's with the briefcase? Is she like a ghoul accountant?
I'm
I think we.
somewhat limited to the kind of material I get.
Imagery that he can get.
Anyway, she sort of like walks, sort of very awkwardly towards the creature. And those of you with dark vision, you can see that he smiles kind of like and he holds his hand out to her. And she walks over to him and she takes his hand.
Where is she at? Do you see her?
She's right next to him.
Oh,
Wait.
You don't have a
Oh, wait.
disc for her?
I do. She's right
There you go. Okay.
So she's right there and she's right next to him, and he takes her hand and
If
stops.
if they start going towards the door,
They're definitely moving towards the door. He
No,
turns
no.
and
Somebody,
he's
wasn't
he's
someone
sort of
gonna probe him?
sort of got his hand on one of her hands, and he's got the other hand is sort of behind the small of her back, and he's sort of pushing her towards
Yeah.
the door.
I don't like it.
She seems like she's going relatively willingly, but she doesn't.
No.
I mean, she doesn't. She's not
Xandera is
moving with
Zappa.
like purpose.
I'll tell the
no.
clerics to zap them, and then I'm going to make a run for the door.
All right.
Yeah.
Les, I'm leaping over and getting in within 30 to do a spell.
All right, so
And-
you're running
and
over there.
I'm pulling my sword with two hands and jumping the fence as I am able
Okay.
to move toward him. I don't like it. No, sir.
I definitely
like
want
it.
to get between him and the door, is what I want to
There's
do.
my
All right.
there's my
So do we need to roll
30.
initiative, or is this a surprise?
We
or-
probably should. You guys. Whoa, Xandera is using the whole hand there. Let's roll initiative as you guys are sort of like moving
okay.
through it.
Okay.
Okay, so question. I haven't successfully rolled any dice here. How do I roll my initiative?
Click on your bot,
Yeah, click on your token.
So that
and then find initiative.
Got it.
Did it go?
damn it.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at that.
Pins
That's
and
not-
roll one.
Unless you roll a 1 last
Eccles
time.
evil.
Oh, Dan's got a 20.
Dan's got a twinzo.
Nice.
You've got 21.
All right, 1 second. Here we go. Perfect.
You have any luck with that?
Okay.
Let me roll. I'm gonna raw dog it with a regular dice roll, but
I gotta roll.
there you go, and
mine.
I'll have to add my bonuses there. So that's an 18. Unless maybe you and I can figure it out this week.
Yep.
What I did wrong.
We have been not helping you with some regularity, so we need to do that.
You gave me the Comcast level of service. I appreciate that.
You sure
I'm a full service DM. That's how I
Yeah.
do. All right, so all right, let me get my advanced Rolier out. This guy moves remarkably fast,
But what about the drunken lady?
except for when he rolls a one.
Wow.
Oh,
Way to
Wow.
curse yourself.
Damn it! Damn you! Dice have screwed me again.
Famous things not to
She
say
does
right before you
she does
roll.
not seem to be acting. Yeah, exactly. What not to say. She does not seem to be acting either in her own defense or anything else. So let's go ahead and sort. All right. Who is that there? Who is that? Oh, that's her. She'll go last.
Oh, she raged at the thing too. She'll get a little
Last, by
symbol.
the way, I have my dex would have been a +2, so that would
Plus
have been
two. Okay.
20 if you
Puts
can
it
add
at
me in.
20.
Oh,
Old
right.
school.
So wait. So you rolled a 20?
You
I
rolled
rolled an
18.
18
Let's get
plus
you
2.
in. Okay, perfect. There we go. Hexanguinate
Well,
20. So Iggy and Hex, you guys will determine amongst yourselves who goes first. But first up is Akutagawa. So Akuta, you see as this guy begins, or this creature begins pulling this woman towards the house, you see all your buddies go, all right, that's it, over the wall, and begin running towards this creature. You follow suit. You are now at the corner of the building. What
Mhm.
do you do?
Well, what I'm not going to do is become a frontline fighter because that just gets me into trouble.
You seem so good at it, though. I mean,
Oh
you've notched
boy.
you've notched some
If
successes.
Yeah, if
I'll
he had a
grant you
wooden
that.
spoon, I'd be
No,
or a soup thing.
I mean, my we're choosing direct confrontation, which is not my style. Um, so I still kind of want to scout. How tall is, is this thing?
It's
Building?
normal sized for an elf, so it's just actually a little smaller than uh I mean it's a little smaller than a human, but taller than you. So you think it's
Gotcha.
an elf, or it was an elf.
Yes, sir. How tall is this structure I'm crouched beside?
Oh, it's a two-story
two-story.
building,
Okay.
plus a
Um,
big
Our
juicy
four and a
roof.
half story goblin building.
I see, I see. Um,
It's as big as any goblin hovel you've ever seen.
Yeah.
I,
No, he's from the
I,
city. He's from the mean streets of Kadira. He's seen
Well,
tall spires, minarets, the towers of a great city.
you've
yes,
seen
yes.
fire and rain, right?
He has sunny days when they thought would never end.
Yeah.
Our most popular brothel is a four-story affair, and
There,
so on and so on.
there you
Anyway,
go.
um, w- w- uh, so sorry. I still have a cough. My movement rate is 25.
Okay.
I want to. My goal is to get around back here, uh, toward the back, like back here.
You want to go around the guy, like staying
I
out of,
think
I'm assuming
so.
staying out of his
Yeah, yeah.
grab range. All right. So if you
But
were to do that here, I'm just so you got 25. So let me just see. I'm assuming you're gonna go like something like this and then like that.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean, uh, also, so hold on. This guy just walks out of this mysterious two-story b building. A
Hmm.
Another figure appears, and he takes
From the town, it looks like.
okay, and now they're going back inside the building.
Yes.
Okay, that's a little odd. I I kind of want to not fight them, but follow them and see what they're doing.
No, he's taking her back in the house. We're gonna kick his ass. So
Yeah,
You
Maybe
think,
they
I
that's
mean,
what
the
happened.
He
vibe, the
looks like
vibe,
he's
the
undead.
the vibe that you guys got was that
he's a vampire.
she responded to whatever that weird singing that he was doing.
Oh,
I thought it was some sort of undead dating site situation.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I see. All
it's
right, then.
Vinder.
Well, if I go, I mean, how many squares Can I go 5?
Yeah, 25. You could go, 5 squares, and then another 5 squares on your. Well, you could use
2,
move action, so you could
3,
go 5, 5,
4,
and 5.
5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mhm.
And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that is all of your actions. That's all 3 of your actions.
Yes, sir.
All right, Iggy and Hex, you guys decide who goes first. You both got the same. You got the same score.
Iggy,
Hex.
please, I'm a guest here. Please, you go
Yeah.
I'm a
first, and
guest here. Iggy's
I will
only
go next.
recently a guest here, so
You go first, Iggy, and I will be right behind
Iggy and Hex, the FNGs of the party.
you.
Oops, sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
you
still
stay
on
with some
meta.
guys
Yeah.
that
Why
have been
am I
in
wearing this
country for a
red
while.
tunic? What are you talking about, guys?
Learn from them and make sure you change your socks every time we stop.
Got it.
I do love a good Forrest Gump reference.
I'm gonna attempt to disrupt undead.
Okay.
Yes.
That
Seems
is a
wildly
18
unfair.
fortitude DC.
All right.
Mm.
Is that same as Vitality Lash, or is that something different, Dan?
It's Vitality
Some
Lash.
difference. It's called disrupt undead.
Wow, that's cool.
Corrupted energy. So I need a basic fort save. All right, so let me look at this guy and see what his basic fort is. +9. He's pretty tough. He's pretty tough. What's the D?
Wow,
What
plus 9.
I think he said
Plus 9?
18. So you need
18.
another one.
Ooh, no, he
Ooh.
thing. So this is a
Good, good,
basic
good.
save. So he made it. It was 18, so it was 5 over. It's not a crit. I can't remember.
10.
I
Is
think
it?
you have to be 10 over for a
It's
crit.
not a critical save, but it
Yeah, so he takes
but I missed.
half damage from this
Okay.
vitality attack. So go ahead and do
Does he take
2d6.
half damage?
On a basic. So in
Oh, no,
Pathfinder
no.
2.
I meant like because he's undead. It's confirmation that he's undead. It wouldn't have worked if
would not have worked if he was
Let's see if his bar goes down from that 7 points.
And it did a little bit.
He's
Yes,
undead, fellas.
he's undead. I think we've got us an undead here. So he lets out a hissing sound as he looks over at Iggy. He knows it was you. And releases the his grab on the woman.
Well, that's good.
Hex, you're up.
Okay. One quick question of spellcasting. I can move and cast.
So
You
you
got
get
three
in Pathfinder
actions.
2, you get 3 actions. So depending on how many actions your spell costs, you can absolutely move and
All right. That's right. You did say. Okay, so I am going to cast Elemental Toss right here. I need to be within
What is
30.
that? Elemental
Wanna make-
toss?
Yep.
Well, I thought he said tots. I thought we were getting tater tots.
Elemental toss. All right. So that is a 2-action spell. Range 30 feet. With a flick of a wrist, you fling a chunk of your elemental matter at your foe. Range spell attack, dealing 1d8 and
Well-
double damage on a crit.
All right. So if it only costs 1 action, I'm going to move a little closer.
Okay.
So 1 second. Let me.
No, it's a 2-action spell, so you have 3
Oh,
actions. So you can
Okay.
only move. You can only move 1 action's worth
Okay.
of.
So
of
what's the movement here? It's see. I'm a little guy. I have
Probably
plus
20
2
just,
dex.
I'm just a little guy.
25?
You're probably
25,
25.
probably.
25. Yeah.
That's what it is. Like
I think
on
I'm
the
going to be out of
25.
range here, so I'll just set myself up for next time.
You still have 2 actions if you want to get into a better position, or
What I will do is I'll cast Mystic Armor on myself instead.
all right, hold on. Let me just check. So what's the range on his 30? Oh yeah, you're just a
Just
touch
shy.
just shy.
So
Okay.
I'll cast the Mystic
Missed him
Armor
by
to
that much.
make myself look less delicious to undead creatures
And
in
might
the
I
alley.
recommend don't say the word toss while standing next to the dwarf next time.
I'll
Makes her
spell
all
it out.
nervous.
To see you
She's very sensitive to these kind of things.
Makes
There was
her-
an-
makes her
there was an
nervous.
incident, and we don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
All right, so Hex, you're casting Mystic Armor on yourself.
Yep.
So what does that look like? Tell us, show us,
Just
tell
a
us.
shimmering.
Yeah, so my
Does yours look different?
you know the guy who sprinkles like the fairy dust or salt with the really weird angle of his hand there? That's nobody. Okay. I'll just do it over myself.
You're
I will
Fire Bay.
sprinkle some glittery mystic armor upon myself, and
So
So
Grughilda, as he does this, suddenly
apparently I've
around
gotten
him,
Eric's cough now. Sorry,
you
Eric.
can see like
That guy.
heat begin to emanate. Grughilda, you're close enough. You can feel that Hex is radiating, a lot of heat, and this mystic
Mhm.
armor around him looks like, how if you look at a highway in the summer and it has that
Yeah.
A
shimmer that's
shimmer.
coming off of it. It's like he's radiating heat in a cocoon around him.
I'll
so
Yeah.
waggle my eyebrows
so
suggestively
so
to anybody
Matt,
who
what was
looks.
that? What was that called again? Elemental what?
Elemental toss.
Toss. Is that like a euphemism?
Sometimes.
Like you
Like
upchuck
a
on him?
something for a porn movie? I don't know. Don't
Oh,
get it in his face.
it's my featured focus spell, so I hope not.
Oh.
It's so elemental toss with a flick of your wrist, you fling a chunk of your elemental matter at your foe, like a chimp might.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
the
1d8
spell
damage.
deals damage according to your elemental influence. For example, slashing for air or fire for fire, and has your element's trait. And you can hide.
Yeah, I will be fire.
Fire.
If
All
the
right.
if the hair in my pyromaniac personality didn't give it away. Fire. Fire.
All right, Akuda. Wait, you've already
No, he
wait.
already gone.
He already
It's
went.
me.
You've
Is
got
it
two.
me?
There's two. It's Grugilda.
Me. Sudden charge. I've got my sword.
Your
I've
magic
got
helmet.
he's too far away for me to get in one action.
Okay.
So sudden charge is 2 actions to run up and strike.
You're gonna slash. Okay.
Yeah, let's see if I can hit him.
16 is
Doesn't look
going
good.
to miss, but not by much.
Okay, all right. And so I have one more action. I'm gonna try to hit him a second time.
Okay. Ooh, 21 will hit.
Yeah.
6 points of damage. Your sword crushes into his shoulder. As you are tracing up, he's reaching. He's got a sword on his hip, and he was reaching for it with his long, sort of bony fingernails with these long claws on him. And as you get close, you can see he has that same kind of vibe as that guy in the bowels of the Durst Mansion that you guys ran into. But this guy is not chained to a stone plinth. This guy is right out there. So you do hit him, and he
Uh-oh.
does take damage. But as
It's
you're
flashing. I don't know
yeah,
if that matters.
you do cut you cut through sort of his tunic, and you
Mhm.
can feel that there is some sort of mail on underneath. He has mail on underneath his tunic.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
Grunhilde, don't you automatically do rage every time?
Yes, I am
Okay.
raging.
So
Oh, I
it
didn't
was
say.
So,
9 damage.
Gotcha.
yeah. Sorry, yeah,
All
no.
right, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, he did not like that, and he is. You've definitely got his attention now from Iggy as he's grabbing at his own sword. That's your three. Velcro, you're up.
Velcro's gonna move on up 20
Okay.
feet. Um, hmm. So that's one action.
One action.
And then we're gonna needle dart that ass.
Ooh.
Jeez. So we can get you chunks of any kind of metal. So if he was like cold iron,
Yes.
silver.
Yeah.
So how much silver did we reserve any of the silver? Because you should
I
have
got regular metal, like steel. I don't have any special shit.
well, we should have reserved you some of the silver so that you could have
Well,
had silver needle darts because it doesn't consume it, right?
right, but I thought we had to keep silver kind of hidden
Yeah,
because of our
you need
situation.
it's a 27 to hit, Les.
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
hit.
Was that a crit?
No, he rolled a 19.
He's a 17.
I rolled a
It's a
27.
So
Oh,
his
ten.
AC is 17, so that is a crit.
Oh,
So in this case, critical success, the target takes double damage and 1 persistent bleed per spell level. This is a first level spell, if I recall, or a cantrip. So, all right, so that's a critical success. So that's 8 piercing. So if you wish to, you may choose the chart and opt out of your double damage.
So
Take
instead
the
of
16.
so 8 damage is automatic. So I choose an extra 8 or the chart.
Correct.
I'll take the chart, please.
He's gonna take the chart. This is a ranged crit. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, throat slash. Max
Oh.
damage, which you already did with 8. It was 8 max damage. What is the
No, 12, 4d3, right?
12? 12 is max
3d4.
damage. So, yep, 3d4. So 12, you get 12 points of damage and 1d4 bleed, and he cannot talk or breathe. So in this case, the needles hit him all through the thing, and they get him largely in the throat.
So no more throat thrumming for him.
So Grughilda, you get the bird. Yeah, no, he's not doing that singing anymore. You get a bird's eye view as these pieces. Did you use metal or did you use like wood from the
I got
surrounding?
steel shavings from my armor kit.
Steel shit. All right. So these little shards of metal go shooting into this guy. Some of them get him in the chest. Some of them get him in the face. But a fair amount of them get him in the throat. And you can see his throat is just laid open. And this black fluid is pouring out. Just like in a glurt. It's just coming down. You see his eyes sort of like widen. This red pinpoint brick eyes come widening up. He is unhappy about that.
All right, I'll do it again.
Oh, natural
another
20.
natural
Natural
20.
20.
However, it's not enough to get. So in this case, you would get the 10
Roll
piercing.
the 20 though.
Yeah, it's true. If you want, all right, I'll give it to the same thing. Same choice. If you want to take the chart or the double.
So what's the normal damage? 10?
10.
So it'd be
So it'd
20
be 20.
damage.
So it'd be
or the
20
chart.
points.
That's
So 20 points or 10 plus the chart.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
20
there.
points.
Oh, but then you'll lay awake at night wondering what was on the chart.
killing.
Matthew!
Killing,
The
John.
chart.
All right, we'll go 10 plus chart because I want to hear less.
You want to see
Yeah.
the chart? All right, here we go.
Max
chart,
philosophic.
chart,
All
chart,
right,
chart.
knockback. Max damage again, and he is pushed D6 squares directly away.
Oh,
So in this case, it's
no.
another 12 points, which
Right
is
at a CUDA.
very close. He's got but he's right at Akuda.
Did she get an opportunity attack if she has one?
She
No,
does
not
not.
till
So
sixth
he's
level.
gonna. So I want you to roll d6. Let's see how far he gets tossed, or that he
Six
staggers backwards.
5.
5 squares. He's thrown back 25 feet by the
Yeah, that's a
impact.
hell of a
The
throwback.
impact
Damn.
of the thing. So he blows her over. She's thrown sideways. Akuda, I need a reflex save from you.
Hey, you jerks! I can't fire this missile that far. I gotta run all the way up there.
And I
All right,
have to
guys.
run more
28. All right,
forward.
Akuda, you may move 5 feet in any direction as you leap yourself. I would say probably to the south.
Side. Yeah.
Yeah. As he is thrown backwards, and due to the damage, he goes prone.
Oh, nice.
So
Oh.
he is down on the ground. Did I move him? I didn't move him all the way. He's way over here. He's practically under the spider tree. So he's thrown to the ground, and
Yeah,
he's got.
you're right. There.
You could see Grughilda. You could see that he's got both hands on his throat, and that blood or something is pouring out. I mean, it's like he's got his hands on his throat, and you could see this black fluid coming, like through his fingers, as he's sort of like on the ground, and there's just a ton of fluid coming out. This woman is also on the ground, but you can see her sort of like beginning to sort of stand back up.
Oh.
That's my 3 actions. I'm done.
All right, it is his turn.
Oh,
So he's going to use his first action. He's going to leap up. So he does that sort of weird, sort of like he's flat on the ground, but he's sort of like, and suddenly he's back on his feet again, and he's kind of like crunched down. He's still got his hand over there, still thing, but he is going to. What is his?
I'm gonna wave
speed?
him this
That is-
way, like this way. Get closer. I
So
can't run all the way over there. My legs
Find
are
better.
All right, so he's going to
run at least 10 feet this way.
He's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he runs around the other side of the building.
Oh,
Oh
no.
man.
Or well, he's only run 25, so he's on the west side of the building. And then Akuda, give me a perception check.
Hey, reception. Ah,
12. That's pretty good enough. You can hear him, so you can hear him,
Mm.
and you hear two things. One, even though his throat is torn open, you can hear him sort of. It sounds like he's trying to say something or yell or something like that, but all you hear is sort of like this weird kind of whistling sound,
Okay.
which is like it's like if somebody was trying to whistle, through a glass of water. It's like bubbling and whistling at the same time. It's like hissing. It's not loud, but the thing that you do hear that's loud is the sound of him. He's crawling up the side of the building.
Oh no!
He's crawling up the side.
Hmm.
Oh my God.
Zandarius.
I hope he's doing it backwards
Well, I
too,
see
too.
him scamper away. I'm gonna run 5, 10, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50 will get me to there. And I see him going up the building.
Absolutely. It looks like he's headed for that window that Phelan was hovering around. Now the shutters are shut, but you'd see that's where he's headed.
Okay. Let me look here. I think it's a 2-action thing, and I probably can't do that, so I'll have to go to plan B. Yeah, it is 2-action. All right. Well, I will take a crossbow shot at him.
All righty.
That's the only thing that'll be 1 action. Doink.
13 is a miss. Ding! The bolt bounces off the side of the building
Hmm.
and lands somewhere down the
Nice
street.
try.
All right.
Yeah, and then I will direct whoever's coming where he's going.
He's going up to the window.
Yeah.
All right, Tenzin, you're up.
Jeez. Well, I can't.
Tenzin, you move faster than normal, right?
Not
What is
yet.
our base movement? Are we 35?
I'm still 25, 50, 75 will put me right there. So I don't have the fast move yet.
I mean, but what is
Lead-
our base movement?
Lead
25.
is like third
25.
level.
25. Okay. I
All
thought
right.
we were
That's
faster because we were
that's where
bigger.
I'd be. Not yet. Not till
Well,
next level.
if you do nothing but run, do you go faster or no?
That's my 3 turns. Put me right there.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Tenzin, as you sort of run by Akutagawa and Grugilda, you guys both see this. The woman who was knocked over by Velcro's count them two critical hits on that last round. She sort of sits up, and she kind of looks at both Akutagawa and Grugilda. And Grugilda, look into her eyes, and there's nothing there. There's no real intelligence or anything like that. She's like just looks over. I mean, it's as if a fish looked at you. She sits up. Her first action. Second action is she slowly gets to her feet, and her third action is she walks slowly past both Tenzin and Zandarius into the thing and begins following that guy. Now, she
Oh.
doesn't seem, I mean, she looks like a normal woman. So he's got claws and, that kind of stuff. And you can see him sort of like the other thing. She doesn't seem to have any of that kind of ability, but she seems to just be following him in that direction.
So she's basically looking up at him.
Yeah, basically, yeah. She's, and
Is she
you can
dead or is
see
she a thrall kind of situation? Do we know? Does anybody know if
Yeah.
she's dead or
I'm
not?
guessing she's charmed.
Yeah.
So she's still alive?
yeah,
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, I think
Did she walk through a fence?
she doesn't give an undead vibe. She gives, yeah, like a thrall vibe of some sort.
She
Hmm.
messy friend of the bar vibe.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Borrow me a cigarette. Akutagawa.
Yes, sir.
So this woman just walked past you. It didn't even seem like, I mean, she looked at you initially when she sort of got up onto her, sort of sat into a sitting position and sort of looked at you and Grugilda and then stood up and walked right between you guys, around the corner of the
Huda,
building.
do you have a ranged attack before you can get up to the window?
Well,
Because you're
What-
probably the only one that's going to have a shot at him before he gets there.
I do have a sling.
Sling away, young laddie.
All right then, very well. I'm gonna try. Where am I? All right, very
Because
good.
you can do one move and then do whatever.
All right,
Are you sure?
so
Are you sure you want to ask him a question?
Dum.
I think what I should do is may I go 1 and 2?
Okay.
Then I think that'll put me in range for my sling.
Sounds good.
Okay, now
Take the shot. Take it.
do I get 1 shot or 2?
You only moved one action, so you have two actions.
You'll have two shots.
If you want to take
2
two shots,
shots.
unless let me check and see if Sling has a you need to take an action to reload.
Mm.
Because crossbows you have to reload.
Yeah, crossbow takes a round.
Sling is propulsive. It is a reload 1. Yeah, so you have to get another sling bullet out. So you can sling once and then use your third action to get out another sling bullet if you want.
Great, that's what I shall do. And
All right.
here goes my sling. I do a 14.
14. Ping! The sling stone bounces off of the shutters above him, and he kind of looks down. His little red pinprick eyes look down at you, and he hisses. He tries to hiss, but it comes out, since he's crawling, there's just this black stuff is just, he tries to hiss at you, but a big glurt of like that fluid comes out of his throat as his, instead of his mouth, that kind of thing. So it's like, he kind of glurts at you.
Okay.
Iggy.
Wow.
Okay, so two things are going to happen.
Mm.
This could be trouble.
Faylene, since she's a flyer, her move is 60.
Okay.
So she's got 120 to get to him in 2 moves.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's more than enough because it's only like 65 to the corner, right?
Gotcha. Yeah, that'll get her there.
Okay. And then so she will get within about 5 feet of him diagonally.
All right. So sort of below him or just at the same height?
Yeah, below him's fine.
Okay.
The burst is a 5-foot radius, so it'll get him.
Ooh,
As long
okay.
as she's within 5 feet.
What
Then
are we doing?
Iggy's going to move 60 feet
Okay.
to there, which is enough to see him.
Okay.
And then he is going to cast a cantrip or a hex, which is a single action. So 2 moves to get there, but it only takes 1 to cast the spell.
Uh-huh. What hex?
Clinging sand.
What?
18 reflex dodge. It does minor damage, but slows him down.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm putting it here, just put the word sand for ice.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. All right. So those of you who see this, Xandarius and Akutagawa, this is wild. So you could see, does this come out of Phelan?
No, this comes out of me. Then I'll
Okay.
tell you what happens with Faylene. Yeah.
All right, so you see Iggy sort of manifest. I guess Iggy, did you just like manifest a bunch of sand? What does this look like to
Yeah, it's like
everybody?
a spray of sand right at his legs.
All right, so the sand goes at his legs. I have to make a save.
Reflex save at 18.
Reflex at 18.
He's
That's
got good
bad. That's
reflex.
bad. He's got good reflex. So let me sure what we got here.
And none of the stuff that happened to him damaged his dexterity. The bonk on the head.
Well, yeah, he's dealing with it.
He's not going to ever sing again.
He may not.
You
All
gave a
right,
vampire
so-
sticky out of me over
Oh,
Yes!
Oh.
All right. So the sand gathers around his legs. And so he takes D4 damage. Go ahead. Or what? Oh, yeah. Oh, you already got. Oh, so it's bludgeoning. 5 points of bludgeoning damage? No, wait. I'm looking at Kurogawa,
You're
sorry.
looking
No.
at
yeah. He's got to roll damage.
Heat
it's a
damage.
dice.
Heat damage. All right.
Eat
Four.
Max.
Ooh.
All right. So, oh, man. Okay. All right. So I'm
And
just going to
his-
give you a wild guess as to how many hit points he has left. With that little tiny slice there. All right. So, and is there anything else that happens? Because
Baylene's got
His
something
movement
to do.
is now
That wasn't a
slowed.
verm,
he's
was it?
slowed. Okay.
No.
No, because he's still
several,
alive.
He's still
yeah,
alive.
several people did damage.
All right, he's slowed, and the color of slowness is pink. Wait, maybe I got an icon here. That's
And then the other
slow.
thing that happens is a burst of sand comes out of Faline
Okay,
and clings all over the wall in a
okay,
5 foot radius, so 10 foot diameter,
all right,
surrounding him. And that is all now difficult terrain.
all right. So this whole area, like right here, is now difficult terrain. The wall.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So his legs are surrounded by, so he's slowed
So
and
he's
he's on
slowed
difficult
and
terrain. So
right.
so you can hear him as he's doing all this stuff happens, and you could Akuda, you and ZZ can see him sort of like scrabbling and not being able to get purchase. He's just a couple of feet short from the window, but he can't seem to make it because of all this stuff that's got on him.
Those of us don't climb
Then
walls find
Faline,
walls difficult terrain already.
Yeah.
Faline will come back to me.
All right, she flies back. All right, Hex's turn.
All right. Hex is already out of breath here. Like, right. Will you come back here? All right. So, flying around the building here.
Hey, Hex, I just cast a Hex. Isn't that a good?
Yeah, that's funny.
Hardy har. All right. Where'd I go? I think I got lost in the traffic of people
Oh,
here.
did you get your?
You're
Oh, there you
right
are. Hold
there.
on.
I teleported into a
Half in
wall.
the
Help
wall.
me.
There you go.
Stop it.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Use your alt key.
All right, so that's one move for you, right?
Yep. And then
So that's one
second
action.
move.
All right. All
And
right.
now, go ahead.
You can see him. The guy's up on the wall. He's having trouble getting up. He's trying for the. It's obvious that he's trying to get to the window, the
Right.
second floor window, but he's having a difficult time of it.
Yeah, weird. He's got all these sand particles and whatnot hanging off him.
Right.
It's got
All
me
right.
his butt
If you
crack.
get it hot enough, it'll be glass.
I'm going to
Sand
hit
gets
him.
everywhere.
Uh, I can hit him with a cantrip is only one action, right?
Correct. So, well, some cantrips are two, but most I think are one.
What about electric arc?
I think that is a one. Let me check.
I have that one, so I can look it up.
God, I'm almost there.
Electric arc is 2, man.
It's
Oh, is it?
2, yeah.
What about vitality lash?
Two.
I don't have that one.
Ignition. Well, I set him on
think
fire,
it's
but
two.
that pretty much burn the building down.
Yeah, it's a 2 as well.
Oh.
Especially with all the linseed oil that we put everywhere.
I know.
That's only on the hinges.
Yeah.
Why are these hinges on fire?
How about your lobbing of your essence? Is that a one action?
Yeah, I think less than it was two action. I thought it was one action too because it's my focus spell.
The essence one?
Yeah, elemental toss.
Elemental toss
I thought it was
is.
only
Oh,
one.
it is a single action. Yeah,
All
I
right.
apologize.
You.
I fucked
All right.
that up.
I'm
I
gonna hit with
apologize.
that.
All right. So
So,
you're so
it's
what is this? What does this look like? You just materialize a ball of lava?
A ball of lava.
All right.
I materialize my inner gnomish rage,
He's
which
just trying to
forms
make
into
glass
into
with
a
all that
magma.
sand.
So it's gonna. Since I'm rolling vanilla here, I'm gonna roll a d20 and it's +8,
Okay.
+2. Oh, here we go. Let's see what I rolled.
12.
What I roll?
You rolled a
12.
4.
12 +8 would be a 20, right?
No, you rolled a 4.
rolled a 4.
Oh,
So plus
crap.
8 is 12.
All right. So the lava misses the guy, but hits the side of the wooden building.
There's sand.
I'm
As
sure
it-
nothing can happen.
There is a fair amount of sand there, so I guess it's probably protect. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
dripping down the building, and it's sort of like a hot magma looking thing, but it does not immediately ignite the wooden side of the
He's
building.
making glass.
Kind
All
of,
right.
yeah.
So if I
At which point Iggy's
my
like, "Hey,
debut of casting a spell, that's the second time I missed my 2 spells I've cast so far. I missed a spider and now I've missed this.
the dice hurt us all."
Yeah.
I've rolled 2 1s today, so
Well,
out of like 3 rolls,
That's justice.
injustice.
That's karmic balancing.
All right, Grugilda.
Okay, so I'm going to move so I can see what's going on. And I think that's where I can only go behind Zendarius. And I'm gonna just drop my sword because It's useless to me now. Pull a javelin and throw it.
You're jabbing? Okay.
My javelin. What can I do? Nothing. I'm not throwing my sword.
Grugilda speaks jab.
22.
And a 22. That is a hit. So the javelin, so the creature is trying desperately to get up the thing. It's got sand all over him. There's magma rolling down the sand, making a little glass trail. But Grugilda's like, I got this. Grabs a javelin and just flings it. And it takes this guy hard in the side, hits him, and knocks him completely off the wall. He flies off, lands on the ground with a thud. He's got a big javelin right in him, and he stops moving. In fact, not only does he stop moving, but you know how when you kill a spider and they do that thing where they're just like on their back, his limbs kind of contract, and he lets out a hoarse kind of burble out of the the air sort of all of the air remaining in his lungs kind of goes out of his slashed throat with all the shards in there, and he stops moving with his limbs sort of fetal positioned on the ground.
Is
Well
he
done.
completely dead or only mostly dead?
He looks pretty dead. He's not moving,
better.
and
Okay.
and his limbs are he's sort of like feeling up a little bit, and there's a lot of that black fluid all over the wall, all over the ground where you're kind of like where Tenzin is standing. It seems much more than an individual could theoretically have inside their body.
Oh.
Well, I think we're justified to raid the upstairs at this point.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think that's right. What's the Renfield looking like?
The Renfield?
So she's
Renfield, yeah.
she's just sort of standing there. Once the guy falls off the wall and seems to be dead, it's like whatever spell may have been cast on her has been removed, because she's kind of like blinking and looking around, and she's kind of like looking at all you guys. She seems confused, and she's like, she hasn't spoken anything, but she's like, what's going on? She's got a kind of confused look on her face.
You're sleepwalking, go home.
She drops her briefcase in the street and is like, what is going on?
Can we move up?
You're sleepwalking.
Velcro, you're up. Yeah, what do you want to so technically we fall out of initiative at this point because the person that you killed.
I think we go make a raid.
Hex, give me a perception check.
One perception coming up.
And I guess Akuda, you could make it a perception check too if you want. The rest of you can't. Grugilda is.
Oh,
Hex, a 2, Hex?
Well, add I think
Well, he thought he was
more to
throwing
that.
his fire.
5.
Oh, so a 5 perception check. That's fantastic. All right.
When you're throwing magma around, it's hard to concentrate on that.
That's it.
Anything else not shiny.
Is Eric, are you there? I don't see him.
He's so stealthy.
All right, I'll roll a quick perception check for Eric.
he's so stealthy.
He is stealthy.
Yes, apparently that's what he's known for.
That's right.
He's happy to climb
15.
to the second story.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah, it's a
15.
perception.
All right, perfect. I'm glad I think. All right,
Sorry
so
about that.
15. I just rolled a perception check. If you want, you rolled a 15. If you want to disallow that and roll your own perception check, I will allow it.
I like
Oh wait,
yours.
well
I
you roll mine.
stepped away
Please.
to have a coffee fit. Sorry about that.
No worries. All right. So with the 15, so Akuda Hex is sort of looking around. He's like, I can't believe I missed that second magma burst. But Akuda, as you're looking up, you see something very curious. The shutters of the second floor window, which below the shutters is all covered with sand, which is now sort of falling off of the building, and the magma finally drops to the ground and sort of begins going out and turning black. But you see the shutters kind of open just a teeny bit and then stay open for a few seconds and then close again.
Oh,
Hey guys, I think I
Somebody's up
saw the
there.
Lorax.
He speaks for the spawns.
Oh.
somebody's up there. Okay.
Somebody's up there.
Yeah, we need to get moving, I think.
Yeah, we need to run. I'm gonna grab my sword. Are we still in initiative? Do I
No, you
believe?
guys are out of initiative. No combatants at this point.
I'm
I'm gonna
picking up my
move-
sword, but I'm gonna hold it with 2 hands.
I'm moving inside.
Gotcha.
Do we know where the stairs are, Tenzin?
Yeah. In this door up here, it's the first door on the right. But I was going to go through the kitchen so that we have two groups coming around. They don't circle around us.
Okay,
I'll go ahead and open that door
I'm
there.
gonna
Okay.
follow you.
Can you open it?
I can't. You said don't click on it, so I didn't
Yeah.
click on
Okay.
it.
Go ahead. That's all right.
And then I'm going to move inside. Somebody else can take that forward door up there.
Okay. Team B.
Yeah.
All right, where am
'Cause
I
we'll-
going? Am I team B?
Yeah, go ahead and run up to that
take-
other door.
Probably
Take
the
that other
in the
door
north.
up there, move up there.
All right, Hex. Who are you going with?
That's right.
Tenzin, Gang Tenzin, Team Tenzin, or Team Grugilda?
I'm gonna be Team Tenzin for now, please.
Okay,
Okay.
I've got my hand on my sword, so I'm kicking the door.
All right.
Take it. And can I open that other door, Les?
I can open
Absolutely.
the
It's not
door
locked.
if you want.
All right, so
Oh,
both
yeah.
of you sort of open the doors at the same time. Grugilda, you kick the door open, and just as you see Tenzin move into the room,
That'd be scary.
and Grugilda and Tenzin, give me a quick perception check.
Ugh.
Excellent. Grugilda. All right, Grugilda. This actually makes kind of sense. Tenzin, you are looking around the showroom, looking to see if there are any assailants that are coming about. You see
Vampires?
none. Vampires, yeah, maybe. But you do not see any. Grugilda, you hear the 21 perception is quite good. And even though the guys around you are making a ton of noise as they come stomping in, you hear what sounds like whispering, talking from upstairs.
Go, go, go.
Several creatures.
Go, go, go.
Okay, I'm running.
Les, I'm going to do my mountain stance and
Okay.
then move up the stairs right behind her.
All right, so
I
Grugilda
wanna-
is first and then Tenzin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how many I can go. 25 is my motion, so I go 25 and then.
Okay, and then
Well,
Tenzin
I'm sure Les is just going to put us in the other room, correct?
Okay, good.
That's what I am going to do, yes. But I have to copy your guys.
Yes.
Copy that.
All right, and then so let me just paste you there. And
Velcro right where your head
let
is
me
with the
see if this works.
door. Looks like you got an exclamation point.
Grugilda and Tenzin. All right. Grugilda and Tenzin, can you see the second?
Yeah.
Okay, do you
I
see the
see
second
two
floor?
doors,
Yeah.
east and west. Did
Okay.
Take the
you hear
door.
which way the motion was coming from?
Take the door on the we were on this side when the shutter got opened.
And we
But
saw
I think
it.
they were feeding on that side.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the east side and I'm gonna kick the door open.
The east side. All right.
Yeah, this side over here.
That one.
Gotcha. So this door right here.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
come up and bang with my foot.
All right. It kicks open, and you see what you can see. So hold on a second. Before you guys run in there, let's see about the rest of the team. What are the rest of you doing? You see Grugilda and Tenzin
Yeah.
go running up the stairs, and you can hear very clearly Grugilda go, "Hi-ya!" and a door slamming open.
Yeah.
Go,
Hey,
go,
that's
go.
my yell.
I'm right
Yeah.
behind your Velcro. Go, go, go.
Where's the stairs at
I
then?
hope it was a Miss Piggy.
Okay.
Immediately
Loops
on your
around.
left.
Loops around
Yeah.
to your left. Go out
All
that
right.
door and loop around.
I'll move up as far as I can.
No, well,
Okay. What about Akuda, Hex, Xandarius? Everybody's running upstairs.
Yep.
All right. Let me grab you guys and
If we're gonna die, let's die together.
Yep.
That's right.
Well, if that happens, Hex,
As soon as I hear that,
expect you
I
to burn
take a
the
step
building
on the
down.
stairs. Wait a minute, guys. What did you say?
what? What?
Die, clearly. Yeah.
No, dine.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
team.
okay.
Remember the
You got-
oily hinges.
You
Hold
got,
on,
you
make
got
it
a point,
tomorrow.
Matt.
Remember, Hex, they're just yelling out the. Die.
They're German.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. Let me get everybody squared away. Yeah. And then
I just walked through a room filled up with coffins.
You
Not
did, yeah.
filled. There's like 8.
Heads
Uh,
up.
all right, let's go ahead and do this proper. Okay,
You know,
everybody should see. Can everybody see the second floor now?
yep. For
All right, so you
goblins,
guys,
that's like tiny houses.
right? All right, so you guys are all sort of the thing. You see Grugilda and the lead. She's just kicked open a door.
Yeah.
There's another Tenzin. The rest of you are sort of still coming up the stairs, but Tenzin, you can see that there's another door off to the left that Grugilda did not kick.
I'm going to turn and hit that one, the one that's on this
Yeah, because
side.
that would have been the side with the window.
With the shutter. Yeah, with the shutter window.
Okay,
I think that's probably the way to go.
you're gonna try and just like punch it down.
No, I'm just going to
Just
open
go
it.
through in.
The left side door. It's locked.
It's locked. Then I've got to kick it.
All right, give it a kick. Let's give me a athletics check.
Athletics check.
I'm glad this search for
16.
traps, you know.
Boom! Your foot hits that door, and you feel it rattle in the thing, but the lock holds.
Oh no.
Ah.
You're getting in.
All
Glad
right.
to help.
ZZ Top, you're sort of next in line. What are you doing?
I shoved Tenzin back hard into the door to break it open.
All right, so you push Tenzin into the door and use his body weight, his massive body weight to try and blow through the door. It could work.
Absolutely.
In this case, I
Fucking
would
350 pounds going into that door.
I would need an athletics check from you. So this is sort of like tackling a point, a guard on the strong side of the thing. So so you're just gonna like free safety into Tenzin. Boom! Athletics at 22. So Tenzin, you feel a hard shove from behind you, and you go slamming into it. The door crashes open, and you go fighting. I need a reflex save from you as you try not to fall.
He rolls. He's a monk. Come
He's
on.
a monk. Oh yeah, no problem. So you stagger in there and you see yourself in what looks to be a small but well-apportioned kitchen. What is unnerving, you can see a nice cheese sitting on the table, as you can see there, but what is unnerving is on the board over here, you see what looks to be a blood stain on the board and what looks to be several cuts of raw meat that you can't immediately identify.
People pie.
Hmm. Children.
Everybody's eating people in this town.
I know.
All right,
Soylent
Velcro.
Green.
Velcro 3. You just saw Xandarius push Tenzin into a locked door and crush it open. That door is in splinters, by the way. What are you doing?
I'm gonna roll around here. Anybody hurt? And I'll roll into here.
All right, so you're running in. You're running in there. You and Grugilda are rolling in there. You could see that this room looks to be like a storage room. There's a lot of wood boards, milled wood, a box. One of the things that you might be able to see at the far end look to be like a couple of destroyed crates. Can you see those all the way back there?
I can.
Okay, so there's a couple of destroyed crates over there. Give me a quick perception check.
That's how they got
Perception eye.
Perception. You hear a noise from the back. You can't see where it's coming from, but you hear. At first, it's the sound of it sounds like people stepping on boards. You know how when you step on like raw wood, it makes it like a creaking noise, and when if you're on a pile of boards, it makes like sort of like a little creaking noise. You hear a couple of those kind of noises, and you hear this sort of like this very weird kind of their voices, you think, but they're not speaking any language that you understand, and they're sort of like hissing or it's a very strange. It's an unnerving kind of a kind of sound.
Hey guys, do you
Okay.
want me to have Faline
I'll say I
fly
got
in
moving to
first?
northeast over here. And that's my turn.
Can she be hurt? Don't send her if she can be hurt.
Well, I was going
She
to say
can
right
be
now we're all kind
heard,
of
but she can
charging
see
forward.
invisible things.
So if you want her
Oh
to go
yeah, seeing
first,
invisible things would be good.
yeah, I say have her fly high cover for whatever side you want.
So Les, I'll have her just at least look into the dining room here.
Okay. Phelan is
And
looking in
see
there.
it. Yeah.
All right. No, Phelan does not see any invisible creatures, and her sonic ability does not detect any movement or anything like that.
Okay.
She
Then she
does.
will come
She
forward
does
into
see that
this-
there is a lock on the door over there.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, there's another door over there, I should say.
There's another door here.
Yeah.
Yeah, doors
Okay.
don't scare us. We either
Then
got
she'll come
linseed oil or we'll
here
break them open.
Okay.
and do the same thing, both around her and projecting into the
Ooh, wait,
far end
did
of
I
the
did
room.
I forget to bring Phelan over?
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
bring her,
you
so I
did.
can't move her.
Ah, okay, hold on. We'll fix that right now. There you go.
There you go. So she'll come to about here.
Okay.
And then
All right.
similarly,
Okay, she's looking around. Well, she doesn't see any invisible creatures, but her sonic abilities do touch on something off in the distance. A creature, one of the creatures that she detected before, and it seems to be emerging from a crate.
so okay. So she says there's a creature in here. It's not invisible. You can see it. And then she
Oh
goes
yeah,
back to here.
and it looks like this.
Oh, well, there you go.
Girlfriend.
That looks
What a
friendly
pretty
enough.
outfit.
All right,
I don't know. It looks a little dated.
all right. Hex or Akutagawa, either of you, what are you guys doing?
I'm
Do
not
I
going to
see this
scream.
from where I am? I don't think I see this from where I'm at, right?
Just hear us.
You
No,
can't
but
see a
he,
person, but you should be
but
able to see
Faylene
you.
told you there's a creature up there.
Okay. Um,
Uh,
Phalene's, I always imagine Phaline as a glass monkey going, motherfucking creature. You
like a
know,
little spider monkey.
right? Monkeys of glass and otherwise, if they could speak, would swear almost continuously. Just a litany of the foulest curse words that you can imagine. All right, Hex, you pop in there past
yeah.
Velcro, and you're and then all this wood is starting to tickle your burning bone.
I'm getting some
Uh,
ideas in here. Like,
yeah,
hey
all this
guys,
wood. There's a lot of wood. This whole
hear
house
me
is
out.
made of wood.
You guys
Tickle
go down
your
this narrow
burning
pile.
wood.
Yeah.
Burning bone.
I'll just imagine the conflagration that could to come.
All right, I don't know. You might be able to see the creature sort of like it's almost spider-like move as it emerges from a crate up in the north end of the thing.
So I use one action. Can I like hold an action?
You
Wait,
can't reserve it. If you
can't
use one
reserve.
action to move, you have two other actions, but you don't have to use them.
Kenny,
I'm not
You
going to
could
use
Kenny
it.
stop.
said a reaction though.
Yeah. Can I have a reaction or no?
I don't
Can't you use two
think
actions
so.
to use your reaction to do something?
Yeah, but he moved already.
I think you
You
have
don't have a
to.
reaction
Plus
unless you have
two
a feature
actions.
that allows
Most
reaction, right?
hazards have reactions. For complex hazards. So you may have so reactions in Pathfinder 2
Oh,
are sort of like a power that you have. Like you can do a
Ah,
reaction to something.
great. So
Um,
I have to have that skill or whatever.
you have to have a
Got
reaction.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't. So since you've moved, you can't like go on.
As I'm tiny
You
and
can't. Yeah,
squishy, this is
reserve.
about as far as in the room I'm going to get. So
Yeah, he can't go out
if I
far.
can make, can I? How are these? Does this wood look like it'd be hard to climb onto?
Oh no, you could absolutely climb
Okay,
onto it.
I'm going to climb up into this so I can get a good view of what's over there.
Gotcha. All right. So
Okay.
you do see from this vantage, you do see that there is a creature over there that is emerging from the thing and beginning to stand up.
Hey, guys.
Looks
Hey,
like a lady.
There's a there's a
she's a
lady.
lady.
Whoa,
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 he
whoa.
doing, baby.
Got a name.
I'm with you there, John.
All right. And now, Akuda, what are you doing?
Yes, sir.
You're at the back of the stairs. So
I,
before you come all the way up the stairs, you kind of look behind you just to make sure that nobody's coming up behind you in the room and you don't see anybody.
that's smart.
okay.
Time to
Um,
rage.
Yeah, but invisible undead, you wouldn't see him.
That's a good point.
Right. Um, I'm gonna come up the stairs. I'm gonna search this whole room
You're gonna
for
go past
traps.
Tenzin?
As he comes by me, I say, door, check it for a lock.
Oh.
Which door?
Upper left-hand
Ah,
corner.
can do. All right. Les, what I would like to do is check for traps first and then unlock this door.
Gotcha. Give me a perception check and then a thievery check.
Okay,
And
perception.
by the way, we fixed
Oh my
your rolls
God.
so that now everybody can see them. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, you think there's a lock on there? You're not. I mean, it's
Great. Okay.
weird.
And how do I pick a
It's
lock?
hard to pick a
Thievery.
lock you can't see. Yeah, thievery, you got to do.
Right. Well,
This may be more difficult than you imagined.
I'm pretty sure that there's no trap, so that's fine. No traps here. That's fine. I
But
didn't mean
oh,
to
that's an
do.
initial. Oh, that's your thievery. Okay, so
That's
your
his
thievery
theory.
check. Yeah, you do manage it. Oh, there it's a lock. And you begin picking it, and the lock succumbs to your ministrations, and now you
Yes,
have an
sir.
unlocked door in front of you. But you are out of action, so
All right, good.
I don't know if you
Les,
want to open the door. So go ahead.
do you want to do initiative since there's a creature up there?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Just to get everybody in the mix here.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
Damn it.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Wow, 11.
You, you okay, buddy?
I'm good. Sorry about that. Just a persistent cough.
I think that's that throat sound that the undead was making.
Right.
We're be onto something. You need some healing.
He was out of sight for a
I
couple
need some
minutes there.
healing. That's true. I do need healing. I do need healing.
Hey Eric, we're thinking you need to raise your DCs because your daughter must have like a plus 18 on her save against sleep.
I think so.
The initiative is
does.
like -4 though, because it always shows up late.
Hey, I
Well,
gotta step away for a second. My dog is acting like this is the moment. He must go outside. I'll be right back.
I
take
must
time.
be outside right now.
Delay, delay, delay.
Okay.
So, my initiative is really bad.
Mine's worse.
Hmm.
The new one, mine. Oh, mine was really good.
Yours was really good, yeah.
You nailed it.
All right.
Robilard's was good.
Is Rubelard Matt's character?
No, Robilard's the one of the undead thingies.
Matt, which one's your character?
He's Hexon. He's Hex Sanguine. He's also letting the dog out.
He's over here. Who let the dog out?
Yeah, that's it.
X.
All right. Is everybody in? Hex
Looks
is
like
not.
it.
What did Hex
Looks
roll?
like it.
Can you roll for Hex?
I can. Do we remember what his Dexaruni is? Let me check his.
I thought it was. I thought it
no.
was.
I think it's +10.
Let me
No.
check. Here we
I
go.
thought he said +2.
I believe his initial. All right, let's just roll that. And he rolled a 13 on his initial. So we'll put him. Pop in there. Hexaroo, we'll get him in there. 13. Excellent.
Party
Sortum.
time.
All right. Whoa, that's something you don't see every day. Grugilda at the top of
I
the
know,
order.
right?
I like that. All right. So,
Okay.
I don't see Hex on the turn initiative.
yeah, he's in
He's
13.
13. He's there.
No, I don't see him either.
No, you're right. He isn't up. He isn't showing on the.
He's not on your turn order.
I see him.
Okay. As long as you see him, that's important.
Well, we know he's got a 13 between Xandarius and Akuda, so
Yeah.
he's just not showing.
He's
on
not
the,
showed up on our board, but
on
that's
the turn order board.
Oh, hold on. I did the wrong guy. Hold on. I screwed up. Here we go. He rolled a 13. So let's get him. How about now? Can you see
with
him?
the 0.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
Let's get him in the mix. All right. So round one. Oh, wait. I forgot one fellow to
No,
put
you don't have
in
to worry
here.
about that. We're good.
And
They're all
okay.
really fast. Henrik. Henrik was sleeping.
Hold on. Okay. Well, maybe not sleeping. All right. First up,
Okay.
first come, first staked.
All right.
Grugilda.
All right. Well, I can't get to them, but I can get close. So I'm
All
just
right.
gonna move 3 times. So I think that diagonals are weird. So I think it's
Yeah,
5
you could only do a
and then
diagonal every other.
15. Yeah. So that's 15. So then I can only do 2. So that's 25.
Okay.
And
So that's
then
one
I'm gonna
action.
do another 25. Wait.
So
Yeah.
Grugilda has her sword out, and she's like, ah, and starts running
1,
through.
2, 3, 4, 5, 25. I
All
see
right.
2. And all right, so I think
You're supposed
I'm
to follow that. I see two.
I'm I don't know if I want to run in or if I want to make them come to me
That's up to you.
because people are still on the stairs, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
all kind of rolling.
Yeah. So I'll just I'll take 10 more feet, but I'm not gonna go my full thing. I
Back
see
to
3. Ah,
back.
There you go.
Well, the fun
Perfect,
part
Glenn.
about this is
Perfect.
that they see you.
Yes. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. All right. So it is Rublard's turn. She looks at you with ill-concealed glee as she leaps up in the air and sort of like flies over. So that's one, and then she takes one claw. Wait, let me check and see if you are off guard. Off guard, you're distracted or otherwise unable to focus. No, that's not true. So you are fine. So no sneak attack. Her can she do that? No. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She doesn't try to claw you. She's staring into your
Don't
eyes.
look, don't
Oh
look,
no.
You get
don't look.
charmed.
Oh
Belong
no.
to me. So you need to make, hold on, I gotta check something. So
This
you
is
need to
tender.
make a will save.
Is it?
As
It's
she's
not.
raging, though, I don't think she can be.
Can you not be charmed while
Oh
raging?
no, I can totally be charmed.
Okay.
I do. If is it a magical effect?
It is. It is
Okay,
indeed.
so then I'm calling on ancient blood as a reaction. So I get a
What?
+1.
Because of your ancient blood? I think that may be, well, ancient blood. She probably wants a little taste of that.
Okay.
Give me a little
Okay.
drink.
So a will save is what we want
Will
here?
save.
I don't know that will save is my best, but not bad.
Oh, wow, your
Woo!
ancient blood. So you, as she stares into your eyes, she's like, "Belong to me now," and you're like,
Brunhilde's
"Whoa!"
headbuster.
And then you could feel the blood of your ancestors welling up in your heart as you sort of shake it off and look at her and be like, "Ha ha, nope."
Yeah. That's when you play along and say, yes, sister, and then chop her head off.
All right, this one. All right, so now it's Maruvian. All right, so he's gonna do. How fast do they move? Hold on a second. They do move pretty fast.
20, maybe 15.
I think 70. Hold on, let me
Oh,
check.
my bad.
Jeez.
No, I'm kidding. Um, all right, so he's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he leaps up onto the back wall. So Grugilda, as you look past Rubelard's eyes, her little pinprick red eyes, those pupils looking right at you and trying to steal your soul away, you see this other guy he's sort of like pop, 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 pop across the pile of wood that he's emerged from. This is what he looks like. Sort of older, kind of Nosferatu. And he kind of like just grabs onto the wall and he's sideways on the wall and his neck sort of contorts to look at you. And he takes his next move. He crawls across the wall. And his third action is that this he stops at a set uh, shutters and opens them.
Oh, shit.
So this shutter right here And I'm gonna use white.
Opening the shutters.
He kicks these this whoop.
Is he
Why didn't
running
that?
away already?
Wuss.
So that set of shutters is open now. And you hear him.
Okay.
So you remember this sort of like hissing and sort of weird kind of language that they were sort of talking to? He sort of like yells out the window into the street and then turns around and looks back at you guys. He's still sort of hanging onto the wall next to the window. So he stops like here.
I
Velcro,
say,
you're up.
yo, Adrian. All
right, John.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and I'm not sure if we should parlay or should attack. What do you guys think?
Attack. Kill them all.
All right, I'm grabbing three silver pieces out of my bag and throwing them.
What?
This
So
one right here.
you're using that spell? You're using silver?
Needle darts with the silver. Yeah.
Ooh, and you held those back. So you didn't contribute
I've been
those
hiding
to
them
this.
because they're not exactly.
But
food
you
shop.
didn't kick into the when everybody collected the silver to make the sword?
No, I got 8.
Oh, he held back from you guys. So
No,
that might
I
be
gave
something.
max. We like everybody gave enough.
Okay. But you held some back. All right, so silver needle darts. All right, so they go shooting. Which one are you attacking? What's the range? 60 feet? So I
60
guess it would be
feet.
Rubelard, or I don't think you can make it to. It's Rubelard. All right, so
Oh, yeah.
attack is a
Damn.
19, and that is a hit. So 6 points of damage. So let me go ahead
And they
and
return to my hand. I'll do it again.
what?
Ooh.
And so
Oh,
basically,
I'm sorry. No,
Doesn't
that's an 18.
that's an 18. Oh, because
Oh,
it's
because
it's lower.
because
it
the second
doesn't
attack.
consume it. It's a great spell. So you can get like cold iron, and then if they're fey, you can
Right.
cold iron them.
That
You
is
can
a
Wow.
have like a whole geology, like a collection.
that
Wow.
is a whole that is a crazy one action cantrip. All right, so you hit her again. So an 18 hits her again, and so another 6 points as the silver.
It's
You can
the
hear her
bleed of Pathfinder 2 to
screaming,
you.
and that's a miss.
Last
Now,
one missed.
do
That's my
you
turn.
do they return if you miss?
After the attack,
All the
yes.
needles are
Okay.
made of the same metal, and the metal returns to you after the attack.
All right.
Okay.
Well, she did not like that. So Grughilda, as you raise your sword, you see these little darts go flying into her, and you're like, "Damn it, Velcro, again, again! You're killing the guys I want to kill." She staggers backwards, towards this busted open crate, and there's like smoke, some sort of vapor coming up from the wounds. So she got hit in the
Ooh.
arms and the chest,
I'm
and
here
there's
to
like,
enable berms.
and
Does
there and go ahead.
does silver do extra damage then?
It does indeed.
Ah, okay.
Ooh, nice. They're weak to
It's
silver.
Velcro's turn, and I'm here to enable verms. If you guys need a verm,
I'm here to enable.
I'm here to assist. I'm like
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky.
All right.
Yeah,
So
they got a lot to go on that one.
this one comes running up to you, Grughilda, past thing, looks down thing, and tries to claw you.
Ah,
You are not gonna like this.
okay. Well, probably not.
Because their claws, ooh, man, that is a hard roll right there. 32
Ooh, wow,
to hit.
that's a
Jesus.
crit.
That is a crit. All right.
Yeah.
So in this case, so the damage.
Chart.
Oh, he's gonna burn that. So, ooh, you know what? I think I might try the chart. You know, it's rare that a DM gets to
Oh.
use the chart against you guys.
King.
Well, this would be a natural attack. So, ooh,
Velcro.
left reeling. Target suffers max damage. In this case, it would be 8 point. Wait, let me check. Let me double check because I think there's a plus on there. Hold on. 8 plus 6 slashing. So
14.
14 points of damage.
Yowza.
And a
Okay.
-2 penalty to AC for 1d3 rounds. So let's
Oh my gosh.
roll that. Let me roll that. So that is 2
Four?
rounds. So
4 rounds?
No,
Two.
2 rounds.
2. I
Oh,
got to do
okay.
it in half.
Okay. So that'll be, I'm gonna just make it say it's 16 of 18 so that we know what it is because I think we're toward the end and we won't remember.
Oh yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
So
so it says
Yeah.
16 of 18 on the blue, so normally it would be 18, but I have the thing. What
okay.
can we do?
Are you raging? Do you take damage resist because you're raging?
No, yeah, I am raging. I have no temps because I had raged recently, so you don't get the temps back again.
No,
Gotcha.
does it
Um,
reduce your damage?
No, I think you don't get that until much later.
That's
I'll
okay.
look, but
Gotcha. All
I
right.
think that's like a higher level thing.
So when these creatures with their claws and their uncanny strength, when they manage to score a hit, they can use their final action to try a grab. The monster's last action was a successful strike that lists grab, or the monster has a creature. If after the strike, it attempts a grapple on the creature that it used. So I need to attempt an athletics check on you to see if
Okay.
I grab you.
And it's against my what now?
In this case,
Is it against
It's
my
against her
fortitude
athletics?
DC or
Or
is it against my athletics DC
attempt
or
an athletics check against the target's fortitude DC. You can
so
grapple a
my
target. So
fortitude
you're
DC would be 9. It's 19.
19. All right. So
Yeah.
I have to do an athletics check against a fortitude DC. Let me see what my athletics is +9. So I get a +9 on the so even up. I may have you. I may
Okay,
have. Here we
okay.
go. Ooh, I do. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
are grappled.
Oh, okay.
So
Now, does
I
that mean I can't attack you, or does that just mean
Right
so
now you're
I
being
can't
grapple.
move
held.
away?
Yeah, well, you're being held.
you can attempt on your turn to break free.
So
Okay.
a success, you are grabbed until the end of your next turn unless you move or you unless I move or you escape.
Okay, okay.
So let me get you the
I like
escape
this one.
details.
This one. I
Escape. You
think
can
escape is,
attempt
yeah.
being grabbed and mobilized. Choose one creature. Attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect. So in this case, the DC would be my roll, which is 24. So you have to
Okay.
use an unarmed
Ooh,
attack against a
that's pretty
24.
big. So
He's
is that
got
I
you.
have to try to escape, or I can't
You
do?
you don't have to. You certainly can try.
Okay, 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 okay.
But you
I
can't try
mean,
until
I'm
your
happy to
turn.
attack, to stand next to him and attack him, but
You could attempt a slow dance. It
that's
might make the whole
right.
situation a little awkward.
That'll really trip him up. He'll be like, "What?"
He's got her. Okay, so that is him. She's wounded. She's grabbed. She's
Yes.
ready for her close up.
I will
All right,
I
and
will narrate
then
this as I see it. Oh, they grabbed Grunhilde. Get in here, guys.
okay, Xandarius.
I tell Tenzin and Akuda, sounds like the party's in the other room.
Okay.
Roger that.
So I'm going to move
Time
here.
to party on the patio.
That's right. 1, 2,
Got to do a ZZ Top song.
3, 4.
Yeah, we got to get some ZZ Top waves in here so I can do that. Did everybody? So, all right, before we leave, I'll remind me.
Are you
Before we
secretly
leave,
the
remind
ZZ
you
Top
what?
cover band there? Tribute band?
No, it's much worse than that. All right, so ZZ, where you go? You're moving forward. You can see
I'm moving that way and I'm casting Bless.
bless. So does that get Grugilda?
Blessings from beyond help your companions strike true. You and your allies gain +1 bonus to attack rolls while within the emanation. I'm not sure the size of the emanation, but it
It
can
is a
keep growing each round.
15-foot emanation, and I figure your emanations are going to be largely green. So there's your bless.
Okay, so
Okay.
right now
But
that'll do, but
you
it'll keep growing every round
that's right.
Oh, okay.
by
Oh,
10 feet.
yeah. If you sustain it. Okay, perfect. All right, so
So
right
that's
now only
three.
it's
That's
hex.
3 actions right there.
That's your 3. All right, hexanguinate.
And I hand the doorknob back to Tenzin from his belly button when he was
All right, Hex, what are you doing? You just got blessed, but you also saw Grugilda get grabbed. That thing's got her.
Okay, question about that grab actually. If I do something non-fiery to the vampire grappling her, is there a chance I'll hit Grunhilde? It's a DC save for the vamp.
There's always a chance because
No,
they're base to base.
they're base to base, so possibly, but it depends on the spell. So if you're like doing an area of
Electric
effect
arc.
spell, oh, electric
Oh.
arc. No, I think that would, as long as you hit
All right, well, it's a DC 18, so you get
And
to
you
roll
can
to, and also, do you get a negative for being grappled on your reflex roll?
I might actually.
As I
Hold
say, you
It'd be
on.
probably
DC
don't
18.
get your decks.
Yeah.
All right.
Or he can
Hold him
release
still,
his,
Grunhilde. Hold him still.
or he can release his, or he can
if
release
I
his
had him grappled, but
Trying
I
to
don't
pop
have
his
a
head right off his
free hand to
body.
grapple. I got 2 hands on my sword and
Unless that may be your call, that he takes his full dex and releases the grapple so he can jump out of the way.
Yeah.
mm.
I mean, that's up to you.
Lady or the Minotaur? What's it gonna be?
He's gonna forfeit his dex and keep a hold of
Ooh.
Grunhilde because he just got her and he's hungry.
A cleric in hand is worth
Uh,
two in the back or something.
So he's gonna
Yeah.
forfeit his dex on this. And his dex is okay, and it's a reflex.
Yeah.
He
So
still has a pretty good reflex save even
DC
without his
18.
dex. So he has a 12. Normally his dex is +5. So what's that? 7? He still has a +7.
Wow. Wow.
All right, so let's see what that adds up to. He did not make
Ooh.
it. So
Woohoo.
the electric arc zaps him. Brunhilde, you feel a little bit of tingling as the
It's a
electric
love
passes
connection.
It's
through
a love
Patrodin.
Wait, but electric arc, you can get 2 people. So can you also
Right.
get Rublard? Like, can you
Yeah,
make
it's
it
5
jump?
foot away.
Oh, that's a good
Baby,
question. Can I? Yeah, it is an arc. So
Sorry.
hold on.
You
I'm
choose 2
checking.
creatures, right?
I don't know if that gives me
Electric
farther.
arc. An arc of lightning leaps from one target on each target. Yeah, 1 or 2 creatures. So yeah, if you want to
yeah,
extend it to hit Rublard, you can.
why
And
wouldn't I?
she gets her full dex though, so
Yeah.
she dives out of the way. She's had it with these guys.
Yeah, but a one's a one.
Yeah, she made it.
Okay. All
But
right.
it's a
So
it's a basic. So wait, is it a basic save? Hold on,
it's a
checking.
reflex save, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Basic reflex. So yeah, so she made it. What was
Does
the
she take
DC?
half?
18.
It's a
18.
it's
Oh
a
no,
crit
Yeah.
save.
it's a crit, so she
Oh.
takes nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
So for the first guy, it looks like it's 2d4. Bazap, bazap. Oh, geez.
Oh.
Les, will you roll it for me? Come on.
I can't. I roll healing, not damage.
No.
All
Hey, I hit
right.
something though.
Yeah.
Brunhilde, you felt a little something something coming out of the guy. You're like,
Yeah.
maybe I knew this guy before.
Maybe,
Love
yeah. You lock eyes. The slow music kicks in.
I don't have careless
Take my
whisper
breath
on.
Oh,
away.
what?
I don't have careless whisper clued up. Oh, and I failed as a DM.
Yeah.
All right. So
Malfeasance.
that's your 3 hex. It goes to Akuta,
Okay.
and then Tenzin, and then Iggy, and then me, and then that's gonna probably be it for us tonight.
Okay. Um, where is everybody? Okay, I see.
You're standing
Alright.
in front of a door.
You've
An
been
unlocked
told sounds like the
door.
party's in
The
the
party's
other
in the other room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this would be
Oh, sorry.
an opportune time to eat all the cheese you want. No.
There is a whole wheel.
Well, as usual, I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. How can I get there fastest? And how can I sneak up on them? You know what? I'm going to open up this door here. And go,
All right, you're gonna
Ooh.
open that door. All right.
Uh.
So as you look in there, let me give you a little bit of the flavor
Sorry
text.
about that.
This bedroom, it's a bedroom, is
Okay.
immaculately maintained, and all items seem to be in their proper place. There's a cozy sitting table in the corner and a comfortable chair, while there's a bookshelf and a wardrobe situated against the eastern wall. A
I
small
see.
dagger rests atop the nightstand, hinting
Mm.
at its owner's appreciation for personal protection. There's also a viola on the table next to the lantern. As you come in, though, you see next to the wardrobe on the east wall is Heinrich, the coffin maker, and he has a long knife in his hand.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I
Oh,
see.
sorry. I thought this was the bathroom.
He
Close it.
says to you, He says to you, Akuda, he says, "You fool! You should have never come in here. Now you will be feed for those creatures."
Why
Well,
aren't you feed for the? Oh, never mind. I'm not there.
Leave the room.
I
Leave the room.
have we
Relock the
met?
door.
I would.
Well, this is the coffin maker. So when you guys went to the front door about an hour ago, he's the or hour and a half ago, he's the guy who opened the door and spoke to you guys. Now he's in this bedroom behind a locked door with a knife in his hand.
Yeah, I think
Hiding.
Ishikawa was behind the other door, so he didn't
Oh,
actually
okay. So you
see
didn't
him.
meet. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's wearing a leather apron. You think considering that he literally says the coffin maker on his name tag there, you figure this may be the guy who owns the place.
Okay, I will say to him, "Are you in league with the vampires?"
In league? No, no, I have no control over them. But you must leave now. Leave and never come back.
Is there any other exit from this room?
His eyes flick over to the shuttered window. But it's 2 stories. You'll die.
That totally violates fire code.
And somewhere in the distance, Hex's ears go, "I'm sorry, what?" Violates fire code, you say? All right. So Akuda, you go in there. So you've walked in. You've still got 2 actions. He's sort of standing there with his back to this bureau, to the
Right.
dresser, and he's got a knife in his hand. He's like, "You fool! You should have never come. They're gonna kill you.
I say, all right.
Worse, they may do worse."
I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna close that door.
Okay,
And
you're just like, "You got it." Slam.
and I'm gonna go. How far can I get into the room? I want to get to here, or somewhere.
You've still
10,
got
15,
2
20,
actions worth of movement.
25.
50 feet?
Goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay.
7,
50 feet.
8, 9, 10.
There you go. All right, cool.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, so you've run in there. You see Hex standing on a big pile of wood, but you also see a creature, a weird-looking creature. He's got a hold of Grugilda, your friend.
Hugging
He looks like
Grugilda.
this.
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
That's who's
Hey,
got
it's
her.
got red hair, just like Hex.
That's very scary.
Yeah, maybe it's Hex's old long-lost brother. All right, so that's Akuda, Tenzin, and then Iggy.
Billy, is that you?
Billy?
Billy, don't be a hero.
Open the
1,
window, Hex.
2,
Open the
3,
window.
4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
1, 2. Puts me right there.
Gotcha.
Can't do anything, but it puts me right there.
All right, Igbert.
Egbert Humpledink.
It's going to move to just in front of Akutagawa
Okay.
and then disrupt undead on this guy.
Everybody's plus
Okay.
1 in the circle.
If you're in the circle, you are +1.
Ooh.
That goes for you,
So then
Iggy.
it's a 19 check. DC
Uh,
Fortitude.
Fort save. All right, let's check on these fort saves. Let's have a look. Fort save is pretty good at +9. So
Ooh.
There's always a 1 less.
there's always a 1. Here we go.
Twos.
Ooh,
Ah.
24. I think he made it. So, but that's not a crit. Did you say it was 19 as the DC?
Yep.
So half damage.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Ah,
Oh, another 2.
Again.
another
That's
pair of 1s.
Twice. This guy
Both of our mages are like,
Well,
ones.
they're a little
we'll
overwhelmed.
wear him down. Don't worry. We'll wear him.
All right,
wear
we're
'em
down.
down.
One
All right.
70
point
rounds,
at a
they're
time.
gonna have them.
70 rounds. All right, so now it's Heinrich's turn, and honestly, I think Heinrich would be a little confused. A goblin came running in, he yelled at him, and then the goblin ran back out.
It seemed to work. He's like, I've never met a goblin before.
What is he gonna do? All right,
He
hold on.
could if he's
I've got
smart.
he's got a couple of different options, and I'm gonna go over under on this. Let's see. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, hopefully his option is to join our side.
Yeah, right? Or just stay locked in the room.
He's going to win either way because if they win, he gets to make coffins.
Right.
Right.
But if we win, he gets a lot more coffins.
All right,
'cause we'll have to-
Velcro, you now see Heinrich sort of come out this door. The doors are all open. So he comes out there. He's got a knife in his hand, and he's looking at you and looking down the stairs. But that's
I'll
all
say,
he does.
halt, sir.
Now
We are
go
here to
down,
make you
get the
business.
hell
We're going
out
to
of
kill
here.
these bad guys.
We're here to bring you business. All right. So he looks.
Leave. Tell him to leave.
He doesn't. He looks kind of frightened. But
Leave.
also even more so, he looks kind of like unsure of what he wants to do next.
Leave.
Now that he sees you in there. All right, and so it is 5 after 11. We should stop here.
Oh, wow.
And in 2 weeks we will restart
Right.
the destruction, the vandalism of the Coffinmaker shop.
Oh, thank you.
The
Well, Hex
liberation.
Hex
The
hasn't
liber-
burned it down yet.
He's not yet.
Yeah,
I think the
haven't heard
keyword
yet.
the keyword there is yet. I think I can't help but think that Hex is looking around at all this wood and going, it'd be an awful shame
I'm sure he's insured.
if I didn't
I'm
do
sure
something
he's
horrible.
insured.
I'm sure he's insured. Yeah.
We can split the
No,
split
it's State. He yells from the stairs. It's State Farm. Don't blurt anything. They're
They're
the worst.
I
Literally
hope
the
we get-
worst insurance in Barovia.
Nice. So hey, you mages, there's a mage tower northwest. We should probably go there next and like grab you a bunch of spell books.
There you go. That would be something. All right. So what's something? Oh, right. The two things I wanted to mention. So out of all of you, the only person that has really sent me any sort of backstory is Akutagawa. So please, it doesn't have to be huge, but give me a little bit before you came to Barovia, where you came from. What's your backstory?
Les, mine is on the
How do you want
description
how do
of
you
my
want us to do
guy.
that?
Oh, it's on your description. All right. So if you, I'll go grab it and I'll copy it. But just email it to me, or if you put it in your character sheet, that's fine. Either way, just let me know where it is so I can look
Got
at
it.
it.
Yeah, that's on the bio and info.
Bio and info. Okay, perfect.
Sounds good.
Second, a long time ago, and I just remembered this not too long ago, like earlier tonight. I asked each of you for a theme song.
Yeah.
So please, if you have sent me a theme song, remind me of what it is. And if you haven't sent me a theme song, please send me what
My
your
theme song or my
would be.
character's theme song?
Your character's theme
Yeah,
song.
mine was. I think it was
What format?
bodies hit the
What format you
floor.
want?
Just tell me the name.
Okay.
I'll find the music.
Yeah, put it in MIDI for him. We love
Or
doing that.
if it'd be easy, if you can find the song on YouTube, send me that.
Okay.
All right, sound good?
All
Burn it down
right.
the
Sounds
house.
great.
Here you go, Les,
Awesome.
right here. Heard it on the X.
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
I will find it. All right, great. And that's it. So have a great week,
Thank you.
and we'll all talk soon.
Okay.
Very good.
Right.
Peace.
Sounds
All
good.
right,
Night.
everybody.
All right, thanks,
Bye.
you guys.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night, gentlemen.